y'all something about dreams. Listen up, because this is something I found out a long time ago that goes against everything you see in a movie, on TV, or what your great-grandma may have told you when you were a kid. See, dreams don't happen overnight. That ain't how it works. See, they come to you in the daylight. You gots to be awake. Cause baby, you got to run dreams down. See, that chase is where we learn the most about ourselves. To take that extra step, that extra mile, that extra rep. Now look here. You don't never know how long it's gonna take, or exactly what it'll look like when you get there. The only thing you know is you can never stop. So, question time. What's your dreams? What's your dream? Are you willing to do what it takes to make that dream a reality? No. See, not while you're sleeping, but every darn day you wake up. Because if it does, good morning. Now give me my darn thing.
What's going on, man? What is the word? Well, man, Wild Man Media, baby. Y'all see what's going on, man. Stand on business. We back, man. Let us know, man. How y'all feeling out there, man? Y'all see already how this finna go, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in right now, man. You know, we ready, man. But hey, we got more merch than this. This is what we put on today. We got more merch. Y'all see the link in the description right now. All you gotta do is click on that description, man, and click on that link and go pull up in a merch store. Y'all gonna see a lot of different things up in there, man. Y'all gonna be impressed. And I got stuff for we got stuff for everybody. You know, as you see on the screen, this is just one, but we got shirts, we got hoodies, we got things for the kids, we got things for the babies, we got things for the pants. But hey, y'all see what's going on, man. Support this movement, support the channel, man, because y'all know we finna go up to another level. We got a lot of things in store. We got a lot of things in store for y'all. So, hey, y'all know, man, my audio choppy. Can y'all hear me, man? Mic check. Let me know. Give me thumbs up in the chat if y'all can hear me. Give me thumbs up in the chat if y'all can hear me. Let me know, man. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Mic check. Let me know. Give me some thumbs up in the building, man. Give me some thumbs up. Let me know if y'all can hear us. Coach Drake, you hear me?
I got you, bro. I got you good.
All right. They said it came off choppy. All right. I want to make sure we good. But, man, welcome in to Wild Man Media. Me and Coach Dre in the building. Y'all know what time it is, man. Y'all know how we rock, man. Salute to everybody that's been supporting the channel, supporting the movement, man. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe right now, man. Let's get everybody up in the building. Let's get this show on and rocking today, man. Coach Dre, how you feeling? What's the mood in the state of Florida right now?
Well, you know, man, they just getting ready. Like I say, Florida. I think Florida spring practice is gonna start a little before Colorado's on. So I know they getting ready for spring practices up here. Kids just working, you know. They say the Gators broke, but you know, young man bought his mama a house. So, you know, I'm proud of the young jet. I mean, that's what you're doing it for. A lot of these kids, that's what they're doing it for. So you gotta applaud the young man for doing what he did with his NIL money, making sure his mama was straight. Proud of him and stuff like that. But you know, down here in Florida, you know, they just, you know, they recruiting hard. You know, you see fam coming up. I think Cookman just got some big 4 or 5 star recruit to sign with them. So I mean, they trying to come up down here, man. They trying to do their thing. So I mean, we'll just wait and see. The big time linebacker here from Kissimmee, he committed to coming to a visit to. He'll be at the spring game, so he's confirmed he'll be at the spring game, and we're trying to get a couple more of these boys down from around my area to get up that way. The kid Jacquez Carter, if y'all don't know, he like 15 minutes away from me. He played at Newberry. He a real great kid. He on Colorado list right now, so we're gonna try to get him up that way and see if we can make it shake.
Hey, speaking of that, man, the business for Colorado they're gonna start ramping up in April. Every weekend you're gonna see a big visit list. Right now, the first weekend in April is what they're really targeting to go after a lot of the top kids. April 5th, April 6th weekend, and then for the spring game. So y'all gonna see a lot of things moving around, moving pieces for April as we get closer to official practice. As we get closer to the spring game. You're gonna start to see a lot of things heat up over these next couple weeks for the University of Colorado in the recruiting world. As you guys see, you see a lot of these offers coming out in the class of 25, class of 26. It's because they're going to have a big recruiting class out of these high school rankings. They can't afford to have a low ranking, number of kids. But we'll see, ultimately who they get. We do got a lot of 5 stars committed to coming on the 5th and the 6th of April for that visit weekend. As we get closer to that day, I'm gonna drop official list of who's actually going to be there and who's not going to be there. A lot of kids will say early that they're coming, and then something comes up as we get closer to the day. So I don't want to put the list out right now. I got a good idea of who's on the list and who's coming, who's not. But I just want to wait till we get closer to that date because y'all know once we get closer to that date, when plane tickets get bought, things like that, we know what the real is. But hey, let me know where y'all checking in at, man. Let me know where y'all checking in. If y'all just checking in, man, go check out our merch store. We got all new things in the merch store. It ain't just these shirts that y'all see stand on business, the SOBs. We got these, but we also got different shirts for you in there, different shirts, different hoodies. We got book bags, travel bags. We got everything that you need, man. So y'all check out the merch store. Y'all won't be disappointed. If there's something that y'all really, really want, just let us know. We'll hook it up. We got the new Rowderman Media logos in there. So man, y'all just check out the store because y'all won't be disappointed. Like I said, if there's anything that y'all want, let me know and we can make it happen for y'all. But hey, if y'all got any questions, if y'all got something that y'all especially want us to talk about, man, just hit us up. Right now, we're gonna do the Q&A to start the date off. Coach Dre, I don't know if you want something that you want to talk about off the rip. We can, man. Shout out to Atlanta. Shout out to Kansas City in the building. Shout out to all the ladies in the building, man. Y'all know how y'all rock with us, man. Salute to y'all. Salute to all the guys that's in the building, man. But man, just holding it down, man. Salute to all my Missouri people up in the building, KC, St. Louis, But man, yeah. We got some topics we're gonna get into, some things we're gonna talk about, but I just want to start this out with a Q&A session, get the people involved, see what's going on in their world, see how everybody doing on this lovely day. I know some of y'all checking in at work, some of y'all might be off work, some of y'all might be doing other things, but man, we are here and we want to make sure that we provide everything that y'all need to keep y'all day going. All right. Shador had me rolling when he asked Seaton what kind of car he's getting, and Seaton didn't give an answer. Then Shador told him to give him a shout out to get a car. Hey, listen, man. When they doing those videos, man, just know anything that those kids say, there's gonna be somebody listening. There's gonna be somebody that's gonna get some information back to them to create an NIL opportunity, right? And so when you look at how the way to structure Colorado and how things are. Opportunities come left and right every day. All you gotta do is open your mouth. Closed mouth don't get fed. So hey, there you go.
mean, you have to understand that them kids the opportunity, and that's the thing that I think is missing that Coach Prime always preaches is he's gonna give the kids the opportunity. All them kids that's there, they're gonna get the opportunity to be seen, to be able to market themselves, and a lot of them do it real well. Seaton is a 5-star kid, so what you expect. People want him to be around and want him to promote their brand because they know he's gonna be out front and center. So that's nothing new. I mean, cars is that's what all major schools are doing right now. That's what all major schools are doing. All kids getting cars. That's been going on. So that's nothing new.
How you feel about the playoffs and the way it's gonna be structured? Because that's gonna be the first topic that we gonna get into. But how you
So,
feel about the way they structure the playoffs?
well, me and you had talked about it offline that I felt like they was going to try to do something so they could get a mid-major in there so that the mid-majors wouldn't make a big deal about them not being involved in the playoff. So now, at first, for y'all that don't know what we're talking about, so the NCAA just approved the 5-7 format. It was the 4-8 format, which the 4-8 format was the top 4 conferences, which is the SEC, the ACC, the Big 12, and the Big 10, their champion automatically got into the playoff, and they automatically got a bye. Well, earlier this week, I think like Monday or Tuesday, they approved the 5-7 format, which now the mid-major conferences, which is the Atlantic, the Midwest, the Atlantic Coast, and all of them, now the top one of those conferences, now they'll get into the playoffs as well, but they will not get a bye. They will not get a bye. They will still have to play in the first round, but they will get in. So like this year, Liberty would have been the team that got in out of the mid-majors. Um, so I think it's good. I think everybody deserves a chance, especially if you're in that realm, especially if you win your conference championship. It's always been that way in any form of football I've ever seen played. It's always been that everybody gets a shot. So I believe they do get a shot, and somebody might surprise you, man. But now that takes a spot from another team, so somebody might get left out. So now I was saying the SEC was gonna get 5. Maybe the SEC doesn't get 5; they get 4, or something like that. So somebody will miss. Another team will miss out. But I do agree with it that one of the mid majors should get in.
All right. We're gonna get into it because we got a topic that we're gonna talk about. But I do like the format the way it is right now, what they voted on, things like that. I think it's a good idea to include the group of five, the highest group of five. Not everybody's in the group of five, but the highest ranked group of five get the automatic bid into the playoffs, let alone with the other four. Now, uh, it's going to be interesting to see after this year what does Oregon State and Washington State does. It's going to be super interesting. But there you have it. Rob, is Bishop Thomas still on the team? They say he's on campus for class, but he's really not involved with the team. Yes, Bishop Thomas is still currently on the team. If you go to online, he is listed on the roster. He actually did a Instagram live a couple of nights ago. He did it super late at night, um, and and talked about several things. But he is still on the team. He's good. He's just cleaning up some stuff to get ready for the season. So y'all just be patient. But Bishop Thomas did go live the other night, late at night. He's good, ready to go. What's the word, man? I know you first time up on the channel, man. What's going on?
What's going on, Rob?
Chilling, man.
I have to mess with you today, man. I've been watching you for a minute. I've been supporting, I'm from Kansas City, so I gotta support all my Missouri people, man.
Yes, sir, man. How would the SEC get 4 in though? All right, so let me break down how the playoff structure works, right? So you look at the conference champions, right? You got your Big Ten, the SEC, ACC, Big 12, right? Those are your 4. That's automatic in conference champions, right? And so then your 5th one is going to be the highest rank from the group of 5. So whoever wins the group of 5, say you got an undefeated team, whoever's the highest rank out of the group of 5 will get the automatic bid. All right. So now there leaves 7 teams left, right? With the 7 teams left in that situation, it's going to come down to who got the highest rank out of those. So when you start talking about the highest ranked out of those, now that's where you look at, how many SEC teams are going to be ranked higher, how many Big Ten teams are going to be ranked higher, right? It's going to come down to the ranking because it's going to be the next 7 best teams. So when you hold on, I did my math wrong.
No, you did it right. That was right.
Okay. Yeah. So
Next 7 best teams.
yeah.
So we go. So let's just like this year. Alabama would have got in. Who won the ACC? Florida State would have got in.
Yeah. ACC. Yeah, they would have got in.
Michigan would have got in,
Yep.
and who won the Big 12?
Um. Who did one? Texas.
And Texas would have got in automatically. They
Yeah.
would have
So
got.
then,
They would have got. They would have got buys in the first round.
so
Then
then when you look
Liberty.
at the SEC, yeah,
Yeah,
Liberty
Liberty
would
would
have
have
got
got in. Would have got in as the 5th seed, and they would have
in.
automatically been the 5th seed. And then they'd have went from there. They'd have took the next 7 best teams in the poll and put them in the playoffs. And it'll went 5 play the lowest seed
If you would have,
on like that.
yeah, if you would have looked at it this year, you would have got. I think you would have got 7 SEC teams in. the way it was structured this year. If that was the way it went this year, you would got 7 SEC teams in because you would have Missouri in, you would have Alabama in, you would have Georgia in. Uh, Ole Miss would have been in, LSU, but then you would have had Ohio State. Let me see. That'd have been a toss up between Oklahoma State and Penn State. But then you got
Oregon
Oregon
would have
would have
got
been
in.
in. Yeah, Oregon would have got in.
Oh,
Yeah,
hold on. Well, this year,
it
the
would have been
Pac-12
different
was
because
still. It would have been
yeah,
different because we had the Pac-12. So
yeah.
the Pac-12 champion. So Washington would have got in, but somebody
But if
would have not got it by.
but if you would have took the conference away, I'm just thinking about if you would have took the conference away, then you would have had the Big Ten. So you would have had your Washington, Oregon, uh, Michigan, Ohio State that represented the Big Ten. You would have had them four. Then you would have had Alabama, Georgia, Mizzou, uh, Ole Miss. So that would have been 8 teams right there. Then you would have had Liberty in. Then you would have Florida State in, right? So then you would have had one more team, which would have been an SEC team in. So it would have went to SEC getting 5 to 6 schools in, and that's just how it would have went. That's just the nature of how the game goes. Let me go back. I know I see some questions. What up, Dale?
What's going on, y'all?
Man, chilling, man. What's the word, man?
I can't call it, man. Y'all know I'm working. I mean, in here working hard.
Yeah, man. Um, why are people so worried about CU possibly going back to the Pac-12? It really doesn't matter. All we have to do is win. I don't think the Pac-12 will be an option for Colorado to go back to, just because they don't have the funds, right? One of the reasons why Colorado left was because of they weren't making no money. They was more in the red than they was in the green. Going to the Big 12 creates a more market share for them, creates more media deals, better media deals, better opportunities to be on TV in a better time frame than late at night. You don't have to deal with the Pac-12 network. Now you're guaranteed to be on, Fox and ESPN. You know you're gonna be in primetime slots, so that generates more money, and more viewership. So it's just a win-win all around for Colorado. So when you look at that, I don't see no way that they can go into the Pac-12,
Well, I
knowing
think
that
I think I
the
think
market
they
share.
more talking about the thing. The story came out about if Colorado didn't get in the playoffs this year, and they was gonna have to play in the Pac-12 bowl. Like they owe
Oh
Pac
yeah, yeah.
they owe. So I think that's what they talking about. I don't think they talking about us going back to the Pac-12. I just think they talking about that if we don't get into the playoffs, we gonna have to play in the Pac-12 lead bowl. So the Pac-12 can recuperate some of the money from us leaving. I think that's what it is.
I mean they're gonna restructure the bowl games anyway because now that the Pac-12 ain't gonna be the Pac-12, it's gonna be different things. But we gonna see. But this first topic we finna get into, give me one second. Has to do with a post that I seen, and I just want some intake on this post. You know, we gonna talk about some recruiting stuff too. But I just want to talk about this first little post right quick. So on the screen, man, y'all see college football likely to make the playoffs. All right. The locks are Georgia, Texas, Ohio State, Oregon. Should be in Penn State, Alabama, Ole Miss, and Utah. Interesting that they say Alabama should be in with the change of head coaches, and the talent that left. They're still having, Alabama that should be in. A good shot to make the playoffs. Notre Dame, Boise State, Mizzou, Michigan, and Clemson. In the hunt, Tennessee, LSU, um, Oklahoma State, Florida State, Iowa. Very unlikely. Virginia Tech, USC, West Virginia, Arizona, Kansas, and Liberty. Y'all know that this ain't happening. And I'm going to take this banner down right quick so everybody can see this. Y'all know that it ain't happening. And the first team they got on there is the Colorado Buffs. The second team they got is Oklahoma. Third team is Washington. Fourth team is Texas A&M, and the last team on the list is the Florida Gators. How do y'all feel about this list? Let me know in the comments how y'all feel. Let me know. Let me know. But I'm gonna let
Well,
anybody that want to
Florida
go
definitely
ahead.
not getting in.
We know that. We know that.
They definitely not getting in. That schedule's crazy.
But the question is, why should we even be in the same category as Florida? Like, we should never be in the same category as Florida. Everything else down
Right.
there, I think they disrespected Washington as well. Oklahoma and Texas A&M, I agree with that. And Florida, them top four, you can't argue with that. Them top four, you can't argue with that. I don't see how people feel so great about Alabama, but okay, everybody still, I guess, think Nick Saban the head football coach. Um, Penn State, Penn State always find a way to lose the big game, but he might slip in there. I think Notre Dame should replace Penn State. Penn State should be down a tier. I haven't seen Boise. Missouri definitely need to be in the second tier. So I would take Ole Miss and Missouri need to switch for me. Michigan, they rebuilding. I think they need to go down a tier. Clemson, they need to go down a tier. I don't see what people see. Tennessee is where they need to be. LSU where they need to be. I
So
don't know what Oklahoma. Go ahead.
you know what's interesting about the Clemson, right? What they're saying is they're expecting Clemson to win the ACC.
How?
I don't know why they're disrespecting Miami because Miami should be it.
I don't see. I don't see Clemson doing nothing this year, man.
Me either.
I'm just saying, if it's one of the teams that should be in, Miami should be in the ACC. Right? You know,
Okay.
I would switch Missouri and Alabama.
Right. Well, like I say, I'm taking Ole Miss and Alabama. I'm out of that second tier. You take Penn State, Alabama, and Ole Miss out. Ole Miss need to go down a tier. Notre Dame need to go up, and Missouri need to go up. And then LSU need to go up to that third tier. Michigan need to be in that tier, in that fourth tier.
I would
Clemson
say
need to
Arizona
be.
too.
Arizona need to go up to what?
I would say at least in the hunt.
I don't know. Like
I ain't
with,
believing in
with
Arizona.
yeah, with
I
their
think a
coach.
sneaky team though. The sneaky team is going to be LSU. I think they're gonna be more sneaky than most people think they are.
Again, but I'm gonna keep asking people who is their quarterback? Who is their
They,
quarterback? Who is
Um,
their
I actually,
quarterback?
I actually like their quarterback that was in the bowl game that was playing. I actually like their quarterback. They're going to be a sneaky team. LSU's going to be a sneaky team this year.
But again, the SEC gonna beat up on the SEC, so it's like, but they should get in. They was one of my teams that got to get in the playoff. Uh, all the unlikelies, I'm with that, except for like you said, okay, I'm okay with you putting Arizona up, but what
But
Iowa gonna do? They
see,
ain't gonna
here's the
score no
thing.
points.
All right. So listen, when we go look at this Big 12, right? Because we got one, two, three, four teams from the five teams from six. All right. When you look at it, very unlikely. I would give Kansas a shot uh, over Oklahoma State. I would give Kansas a shot. Their quarterback is better than Oklahoma State's quarterback. So I would give them a shot to be in the hunt over Oklahoma State. Overall, they're a better team than Oklahoma State. As long as they're healthy, that's the biggest key. As long as they're healthy, I see them as a better team. So I would put them in a hunt over Oklahoma State. Well, actually, I would keep them there. I would take Iowa out. I would definitely take Iowa out because they don't score enough points.
Right,
That's the
that's what
real
I
key
just.
with them.
Right, that's the question. Why are they even on here?
And
Why is they
that's
even
crazy.
on
They
here?
got Utah all up in there like that. Man, Utah wouldn't. They was
But
okay.
but
What
but
on,
they
man?
but they predict.
Cam Rising.
But
Cam
right now,
Rising,
yeah.
man,
But he
them
coming back, yo.
got 2 knee braces on.
But they
Cam
pick right
Rising is the
now.
key.
Cam Rising the key, and right now they pick to win the Big Ten. So that's why they're gonna be in there.
You mean the Big 12?
Again, the Big 12. I don't
Man,
I don't
please.
see why Ole Miss not winning the SEC. Alabama not winning the SEC. But I do got them 4 teams that's in that top tier. I do got Georgia, Texas. I got Ole Miss. I do not have Alabama in the playoffs this year. I'm just sorry. I don't.
And
I
see
mean,
what
but
all that, how they word it, what they should be in. It look like a very biased list to me. Like that's what they want to go down and stuff like that. Nah, man, I
but
don't like.
see, people are asking how do you get 4 or 5 teams from the SEC in? If you look at this list, they're saying 7 of these teams should be in from the SEC. Georgia, Texas, Alabama, Ole Miss, Mizzou, Tennessee, LSU.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Oregon go like 8-4 this year myself, man. They self, man. I wouldn't be surprised at all, man. They go over there in the Big Ten, traveling up north and all that.
Now,
Like you say, the
now,
biggest disrespect is for Miami not to be on this list nowhere.
yeah, they should
Oh,
be a lock. They should be pretty much a lock to be in the playoffs. Now, I can't disrespect Miami in this situation. And when you look at, they got the quarterback. They got Kim Ward, right? They got the piece at wide receivers he can distribute to. They're gonna look better on offense this year. They got a solid defense. They should be a lock.
but Tennessee though, come on, man.
Well,
I
Tennessee. I mean,
Tennessee has a quarterback.
Tennessee, Iowa. Tennessee has a quarterback, but
oh, you talking
again,
about
He's
you
cooked
play.
good.
that kid with the long name?
Yeah, he
Nico,
nice.
Nico.
yeah.
Yeah.
He nice though. He nice. He nice. Big LT. He nice. I ain't gonna.
That boy out
We
there
can't
170 pounds, man.
It's the SEC, so we gonna find out early. But to have Clemson on here when there ain't been nothing for the last 2 years. Again, Iowa. I don't know what they thinking. I don't know why people got so much faith in DJ. But okay, Florida State deserved to be on here somewhere. But for you not to put Miami on here is disrespectful.
And then Penn State, a lot of these teams that they didn't put on there ain't never even sniffed the playoffs, or were just like that's super good like that. Like, I
Hey,
mean,
K,
KVs. We didn't never say that Tennessee wouldn't beat Colorado. I'm just telling you we don't like what like they not beat like in the SEC. They in the lower tier of the SEC. They in the top, they not in the top tier of the SEC schools right now.
all right, who said
They're
that?
not.
here's
So
here's
like
what I here's all I want for 2024. All right, let me just
And you
write
put a
this
laughing
right quick.
emoji at the end of it. That's it.
Let me just do this because I just want this for everybody here. For my 2024, this is all I want for Colorado to play Tennessee in a bowl game, Florida State, or Miami in a bowl game. That's all I want. That's all I want.
Or Oregon.
I'm not even gonna hold you. That's all I want. Y'all agree or disagree with me? But all I want,
I just don't see how people think like Tennessee world beaters or something like who like they in the middle of the pack of the SEC, so they could win. They could win against South Carolina, but they could lose against South Carolina. They could beat Kentucky. They might lose to Kentucky. Like, come on, bro. We can't act like they some like they just that. You get what I'm saying? And they lost a lot of kids. Y'all still have to. The Tennessee team is depending on a lot of freshmen. They lost their best kids in the portal.
listen. I stand
And
on my.
listen, and they were good. They were supposed to be good last year. And Florida spanked them, and I know Florida wasn't good. So how we like? Come on, man.
Hey, listen. I don't care who we play in the bowl game. I just want Colorado to be in the bowl game. But if this is my wish list, if you're listening, my wish list: Tennessee, Florida State, Miami. That's what I want in the bowl game. Y'all can laugh at it, but that's what I want. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Who would y'all like to see Colorado play against in a bowl game? Let me know in the chat. I
He,
just want to
I just
know.
want to make. I just want to make the playoff.
I just want to know who everybody looking
But like
for.
I
Because
say,
that's my big piece.
to be honest with you, Miami should. Like I said, if Miami not in the playoff, they probably looking for a new football coach. Like they done did everything that they want him to. They done gave him everything he need. If they're not in the SEC championship game or win the SEC, People gonna be upset in Miami. People gonna be upset in
You
Miami.
think they're gonna try to come out the prime, Coach Dre? That's what the word
Who?
said
Miami?
tonight.
No,
They started that up
no,
again. Want everybody? They want prime up out
no,
of Colorado so bad. But I don't
no.
understand.
I
Y'all
don't
want him
I,
think.
up out of Colorado so bad to one of these other squads, but yet y'all trashing him and tearing him down. And say he can't do nothing. He can't do this and do that at Colorado. What makes you think he gonna? If he can't do that up there at Colorado, what you gonna do up there at Miami?
dude.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, we. But listen, listen now. What she just said. What she just said is why I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. Texas and Ohio State right now should be the front runners to win the national championship with Georgia. My fault. Can't disrespect Georgia. But those three teams should be the front runners to be winning the natty this year. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. But Big LT, it just come down to people want what you. They really want to really they really want what you got, but they can't get it, so they're gonna do anything to bring it down or lessen the value. So if we can lessen the value, so we can get him, so that's why a lot of that goes on because they want him.
I'm gonna say this: Colorado makes any playoff game. I don't care the bowl game, playoff game is going to do crazy numbers. Like you can book that. Like it's going to be through the roof. Like
Houses on that
e-
list.
everybody gonna be tuned in. You ain't got to worry about it. The whole world is gonna be tuned in. But when I'm reading through this chat, it looked like a lot of people don't believe in Colorado this year. A lot of people see them losing this year, and I just want to know why.
That's because
I
they
just
be
want to know
certain
why.
channels and letting these people fill their head up with bull jump. That's all that is.
I mean, if you, I just want somebody to explain it to me. I don't care what your reasoning is. At the end of the day, we can say win, lose, or draw what we want, this, that, and the third, but the game still got to be played at the end of the day.
Here's the thing, guys, and you gonna hear me say this all during this, especially when the season. All I want to do is go 1-0 every week. I ain't worried about all the way down the season, this that. Right now, we on North Dakota. Right now we trying to get ourselves ready for the spring and work. But we worry about North Dakota State. We want to be 1-0 come North Dakota State. Like I think people get, and I guess that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to look ahead, but as a coach, that ain't what you teach. And if you think this, like, listen to them kids talk. If you think it's the same football team you saw last year, come on, man. Like, but okay, that's cool if that's your reasoning, whatever you think. But nobody on their schedule is world beaters. Nobody.
But then it's silly to me because why do you keep giving a losing team or a team that you doubt your time? Most of you people spending 8 hours on YouTube surfing the net about Colorado stuff, but yet you think they're gonna lose. It don't make no sense to
Because
me.
you because Colorado is the only person giving you access like that.
Right.
Ain't no other
That,
college
that,
football
that's
team
just
giving you
silly.
access. So you have to go follow the team that's giving you the access, and Colorado giving you the access. I mean, Alabama put out a video yesterday showing how the new coaching staff is working and stuff like that. So you'll start gradually seeing other teams start doing it. But that's the biggest thing, bro, is that nobody else, you don't have access to nobody else football team like that. So people have to look at Colorado.
But yet want to tear him down, but be mad if Bucky didn't drop no video. Crazy.
Okay, shout out to the $5 super chat. I don't believe Oregon in the top. Washington, Michigan, Maryland, Ohio State. If Oregon wins 7 games, I'm impressed. Rooted in the rooted in the uniforms, not natty. I actually do believe Oregon's gonna win more than 7 games, man. To be honest with you,
Hey, did
I think they go.
He put
Oregon
Maryland?
stacked.
You
Yeah,
put Maryland in
man.
there?
He put
I do believe.
Maryland?
And this is I do believe Oregon will win more than 7 games. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. I just do. I don't see them losing to too many teams in the Big Ten. They got talent. I mean, they got a lot of talent. Yeah, I
The only
can't.
team, the only team I expect them to lose to is Ohio State. That's the only team that I expect them to lose to in that conference.
Oregon walking in top three in the Big Ten right now.
They top two right now in my book. Because Michigan, they lost their
A
best.
lot of
They
people.
lost their quarterback. They lost their running back. So right now they should be top two.
I hope Dylan Gabriel go over there and stink up the whole joint.
Arizona,
I
Utah, barely.
see my thing with Utah is right. I get why everybody's so high on Utah because Cam Rising's coming back, but they still got to prove it. Being in the Big 12 this year, right? That they're the team to beat. And I get all the expectations, and when you start putting expectations on the teams, what normally happens?
They
Those
don't meet up to
expectations
him.
fail.
They don't live up to them, but the one thing we got to do is say they consistent. They
They
can
are.
they can they, they're a
Yeah.
consistent football team. They got the most stable football coach. What they averaging 8 to 9, 10 wins a season. So that's why I give them the respect I give them because they consistent.
Yeah,
They're
they
a
look like they
consistent
lost a
ball
lot
club.
though, didn't they? They lost what like what 2 running backs, half
Oh
the
yeah, they lost
defense.
a lot, but then you so this what they said. They bringing back their best player. Then you went out and got Stingley. They bring most of their defense back, and that's what they was leaning on last year a lot was their defense. So, and then you bringing back a consistent coaching staff.
Their
So that's
best
why,
player it ain't played in a year,
bro. I'm not saying. I'm just telling you what people going off of. That's all. Oh,
almost
there you
two.
go. Hey, hold on, Raw. What's up, bro? Hey, you put Maryland in there. You think I just want to know where Maryland come from. That's the only question I got for you for your list is Maryland.
Well, before I get started in eviscerating Oregon, what's going on, fellas?
What's
What's
Salute
good,
to
good?
the
bro?
What's
chat.
going on?
Good brother.
What's going on,
Yeah,
bro?
so I put Oregon in there. They not a great team, but they not no slouch either. My thing is with Oregon, they lost Bo Nix. He's gone. Some of their players are gone too, so they restarting too. So I'm saying is Oregon and these. I mean not Oregon, Ohio State, Michigan, and then what was the other one I put? Washington. They're well-oiled machines too. So I don't see them getting somebody put 12-0 Oregon winning. I don't see it at all. That's my opinion.
Okay, no,
And then
I
they
don't. Nobody agree with that 12-0, but Washington, that's another day a new football coach, bro. I just don't know if you know what I'm saying, what they're gonna look like, and you got to start a new quarterback. The quarterback that they thought was gonna start, he left. So that's my question with Washington. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
Kimbo Tr. I don't think that people get mad and call them a hater because they disagree. What I think it
I,
is the wordplay and then the like the like the laughing behind it or this. It's like if you keep coming through and you keep saying they're not gonna do this and they're not gonna do that, but yet you steady following everything they doing. It don't make no sense to me. Why would you even want to follow a team that you think ain't gonna be nothing?
but
You talking about
but
Colorado?
all right. So here's the thing. Let me
You
break
talking
this
about
down.
Colorado?
All right. I'm gonna break it down. Give me 1 second. Let me break this down. Why can't people disagree and not be haters? No team is above criticism. All right.
No,
So
but
let
what I'm
let
saying, let me say this. It's one thing if you disagree, you know what I'm saying, or if you critique, but it's one thing you critique and you troll. Like, look,
Facts.
I hate the Patriots. I'm a Jet fan. I don't like anything Boston. Boston Celtics, the Boston Red Sox, Boston baked beans. I don't like anything from Boston. But you won't see me going channel to channel trolling them and going in the comments. I just keep it moving.
uh,
If you don't like Colorado, then go to another team. Follow
Right.
your team.
But you know what?
honest.
They can't because they team ain't putting out no content. They don't even have no YouTube channels where they can do what we doing.
Facts.
Here's the biggest
Facts.
issue, right? Not everybody says hateful things. Sometimes you just don't agree with the things. So then the first thing you can result to is you're a hater. Everything that I say, you more likely don't agree with. And I have a shirt that says, you don't gotta believe me because of that factor. You don't have to believe nothing I say. But when the truth comes out and the facts get thrown around, you're gonna probably be quiet. So you don't gotta believe it. But a lot of people get caught up in they believe what they want to believe and they attack what they want to attack. It's just like in the comments right now. There could be 1,001 comments of great, but that one bad comment is gonna be the one that's gonna stick out the most out of everything. And that's how people look at it when it comes to what's hate and what's the truth, what the facts are, right? And sometimes people make opinions to make it facts, and that's where it comes to the hating part, right? Because they want to create their narrative on things and then make it into a fact when it's not the fact. What does the facts
Keep
He
going,
just
Coach.
he. So listen to what we saying, bro. What we consider like East just said. If you don't like it, like I just don't understand why people. If you don't like something, why would you tune into it? Why would you waste your time?
no,
Like why would you waste your energy? Why would you do that? Okay, it's okay not to like Colorado, and it's not okay not like if you don't like Rob Man Media, we okay with that. We cool with that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what we saying is there's no need for you to come on here and da 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 da. That's your opinion. But if I don't like something, if you tell me you don't like green beans and I fix green beans, why I'm putting it on your plate? I know you don't like that. You get what I'm saying? Like I understand that everybody deserves the criticism, but all I say is that give the man a chance to coach his football team. He went from 1-11 to 4-8 when he was in every football game that in every football game except for Oregon.
Then they can't even
And
get a man a second year. I mean,
and
god
he's all
dang. They'll
and
give
then what
every
I'm
other
saying is
coach and team a second year. I mean, y'all follow teams that ain't won championships since you been alive.
Oh, Nick Saban. Let me tell you about Nick Saban. When he got to Alabama, he was what 6-7 his first year, so he wasn't a winner like that. Then
no, I mean
his second year, he turned it around. Chip Kelly, he was 3-9 when he came into UCLA. Turned it around. So it take time. Like now, year two or year three, come around and he doing the same, and it's the same shit. I'm sorry, my bad. If it's the same thing, then now we got to say, yo, Prime, what you doing, man? We got to talk. We need to have a meeting or something, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so
Facts.
let me spin this on Colorado because this really where the most people that keep talking about hating all this. Listen. You can criticize whatever you like. It's just everybody don't want to hear everything that you got to say. I'm just gonna be honest. I criticize Coach Prime, but I'm not criticizing. I'm criticizing the coaching what's on I see on the field, not what this man doing in his life, in his lifestyle. Right? That's what things is like. All right, come on now. What are we really talking about? Y'all want to criticize everything that goes outside the realm of football, and right? And we're talking about football, right? And so a lot of these people that say it's hate is because they don't agree with what your statement is. It's not hate, just it's facts, it's what's been proven, it's what's been shown. So now, if you don't agree with something, then just stop watching or come up there and voice your opinion. It's just that simple. You don't always have to agree with everything everybody says 100% of the time. You just don't. Sometimes
but
the facts are the facts. It's just what it is.
and that's why I think people blur the line with us is we know the facts. Again, it's enough prime bashing going on everywhere else. So we told y'all we gonna state the facts. If you make a mistake, we gonna state that and we gonna move on. We're not gonna sit here and harp on it and stomp it in the ground. We gonna talk about it, we gonna move forward from it. But this what's happening. So all this that's going on, all the jury, all the videos that's getting made. See, it's people that's sitting back waiting on this ammunition, waiting for us to lose to say, see, when they should have been out there practicing instead of shooting videos and them boys went to do this and
And going to
Shador
Paris.
boys went to Paris and they did this and this and this. Well, I don't know what to tell you that your team can't do that. I don't know that I can't tell you
Facts, coach.
why your kids not getting them opportunities.
And that's
Jason
what I
But
Whitlock
think
all,
really
sitting
got a
back
lot to
taking
do with
notes.
it too. Is that the
you
fact
get what
that
I'm
they
saying?
school is not
But
giving them
these
the
kids,
opportunities to get in there and judge them, or getting the benefits that Prime is offering to Colorado and them kids.
But see,
but
here's the thing: if y'all want to
go
call
ahead.
somebody a hater, if y'all want to really call somebody a hater, let's just be keeping it real. If y'all really want to call somebody a hater, start looking at these coaches that don't coach at Colorado that's recruiting kids. Those are the ones that's really hating.
Speak
Facts.
When
raw.
talk like
If you really want to talk about something,
because
Hey,
if you the man,
what do you want to be, a rapper or something?
yeah.
Drinking a
But
Kool
that
Aid.
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Because when you the man, you don't have to say nothing. If I'm Nick Saban, what I gotta walk into your house and talk about Coach Prime for? I'm Nick Saban. I got 6 championship rings. If I'm late, if I'm Dan Landon and he supposed to be so great and he why I gotta talk about Coach Prime and what they doing over there? That ain't got nothing to do with what I got going on and what I got going on doing at my program. So like you say, that's what hating that and then everybody picks up on it, and that's why we get upset because it's not about football. If we were just sitting here talking about football and critiquing football stuff, we cool with that. But y'all bring this man life into it. Y'all talk about what he doing with his kids and oh he playing daddy ball and oh he
Him and
doing this.
Tracy Edmonds.
Like it just goes beyond football. So now nobody wants to listen to you anymore. Or like you say, just don't like you say. It's enough channels and platforms for you to go somewhere else and they go for that. Over here we gonna respect you and agree with you if you right on your point, but just bashing them, we not gonna do that.
Like,
And
hey,
then
you
and
know what? My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, but this is
no,
why
go
I
ahead,
like
bro.
listening to this channel because I can see it's like y'all root for Prime, but if he wrong, he wrong. Y'all gonna let him know about it. You know what I'm saying? Even with that Stanford game, I still can't get over that, man. I'm still having dreams about that, man. It hurt my feelings. I was up
Yeah.
to 2 in the morning to watch that bull stuff.
And guess what? I came right on here and I let Prime have it. It's
Facts,
what it
man.
is.
And then them same coaches and scouts and all that that's hating on Prime, if Prime end up going to one of their schoolhouses, they either gonna be cheesing in his face or they gonna be trying to find the closest taxi to get up out of there because they ain't gonna want to be around it. Like I mean, it's just that's silly.
It ain't silly, coach. It ain't silly, big LT. It's the way of the world, bro. It's just the way of the world. It's like even when you see people you see people doing good, and instead of you trying to push them forward and root them on, you try your hardest or your darndest to find a way to pull them down. Like that, it's just what it is, bro. And like I keep telling people, just go if he hadn't shown you a pattern of that he does this, then okay. But he showed you that's what he does. He did this at Jackson State. His COVID year, they came out hot, they played pretty well, and then they came back down to earth.
I know.
They realized they didn't have it. They didn't have the offensive lineman that they needed, and they fell off.
Now, Coach Dre, here's what I'm gonna push back on you too about the Jackson State.
What?
A lot of these people didn't watch Prime at Jackson State.
Yeah, they did, coach. They just ain't gonna tell you that. They gonna get
Listen,
on here and tell you, oh, we didn't
I
watch the
I
HBCU football. Yeah, they
I,
did, bro.
I I'm listen. Some of these players couldn't even tell you who the players was on the field at Jackson State. So I'm just I gotta push back on it because some of them did. They watched the storylines of Coach Prime. Like, I'll give you that. But did they actually really truly watch the game and watch what was really going on? They did not. And
But
so
what all I'm
that's
saying is,
that's why a lot of these questions come in. That's why a lot of these people who feel like Coach Prime can't coach, Coach Hart can't coach, Coach Mathis
oh,
can't coach because they didn't watch it.
but
They
but
don't
but but
know.
but but what I'm saying though, but when you say they watch the storyline, well, if they watch the series documented. You can go to YouTube right now and watch them first two seasons at
I
Jackson,
I
Now
and
that's
did,
and
but
I
facts,
could
look,
Rob. What you just
but look
said.
at this. Look at this. I only watched the celebration game, so they did not watch
okay.
how
I
the
see that.
season went.
Right.
So this is what I'm saying.
I got you. I got you.
Some people only know the ending part, right? They watch the celebration. They watch the celebration game, or they watch the SWAT championship, the celebration game, and they watch them go to Colorado. They didn't watch the progress of what truly happened, what happened the year before to go up to the second year to now what lead up to Colorado, and that's
And
why
Okay.
people get so upset because they don't know the storyline. They
don't
don't.
know the background story. Don't know nothing.
Okay.
They don't even
Okay.
know what
Well.
happened in the 21 season or the 22 season.
Okay.
All they know
Well.
is
Then we
Prime
can do
got
a short recap since we got time. Since I got time today.
right, and
He
all
got.
they know is the oh well announced they Prime going to Colorado. So let me watch the celebration game.
Okay. So listen. This is simple, guys. Go to YouTube. Okay. You can go to YouTube and you can go to when he was coaching his son, his junior season. We're gonna start from Shador's junior season at the high school. Guys, he was going to be the head coach at Florida State University, but he didn't have his degree. Florida State wasn't going to wait, so they went on and they hired the next coach. Right? The next year, the COVID comes up. He gets hired at Jackson. The first they had a spring season. They didn't even have the season like you normally have. The HBCUs had a spring season. He had to play with the kids that was at Jackson. He went 4 and something with them kids
Four and
from
three.
Jackson.
4-3.
Four,
Yeah, 4-3.
kids from Jackson, okay? At the end of that series, he calls kids in and he tells them, hey, this might not be what you need. We got other kids coming in. We got spots, blah, 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 blah. Shador would be the starting quarterback. Okay, so then the next season, fall comes along. His first season in the SWAC, he lost, what, 2 games, including the Celebration Bowl?
Yep, he lost to
Yeah.
ULM and the Celebration Bowl.
He only lost 2 games.
And that's how he
That's
got
all he
Tyler
lost,
Brown from that ULM game.
I
okay?
I I listen. I'm not even calling nobody out. I'm just keeping it. I just understand. Like when you go back and you start examining comments and start explaining why people say what they say and the why behind it, it's because I know that you didn't watch it, so you still don't. You A lot of people just don't believe because they didn't see it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? They
but
just see
but
the end.
but you watch, but the thing that killed me, Rob, they watch everything else. We done told you. I done said this on more than one occasion. You can go. It's documented.
But Coach Ray, how many of these people just got back into watching college football? How many people never watched college football until they see Deion Sanders' name pop up and they seen how much fun this, that, and the third that he's giving them
Facts,
to?
Rob.
Hey
He's
coach, hey
giving them
coach,
positivity in life. Like it's just
hey
that's
coach,
just how it is.
Go ahead, Papa.
hey coach. I was a bandwagon Michigan fan. I watch them when they win, so I wasn't all the way invested in college football. But when Prime got there, I just want to be honest, man. I'm a bandwagon buff. It's like
Nah, that's real,
I'm
brother.
on the
Ain't nothing
bandwagon.
wrong
I'm
with
rooting
that.
for Prime because I want to see
Ain't
the
nothing
brother
wrong with
And,
win.
that, bro.
and listen, and there's like I tell people, there's nothing wrong with it. But what I don't want people to do is one thing he did was he documented his stuff on purpose so people can go back and see that, hey, I understand that it's it might look like this right now, but y'all give me the same opportunity that you gave everybody else and watch what I do. So that's
Right.
why when you got people on here that's like I'm telling you, and then like you say, what I'm telling you is, Rob, I don't know everything, right? We don't know everything. So when somebody telling you something, like that's what I'm saying with the world. Everybody think they know everything, but when somebody tell them something for the betterment, oh, we don't want to hear that. We just, hey, y'all just sorry, y'all was 8-4 and 8, y'all thought y'all was gonna be better. No, every time I talk, I tell y'all, hey, I've seen this before. This
But
ain't
right,
nothing new that he's done. I
But
get
you
what
know
you're
what,
saying though.
coach? With
Hey,
me,
Coach Ray, I
they,
get it 1,000%. But here's the thing: for those who haven't seen it, you have to explain and break it down of how we get
Right,
here, right?
right, and
And
and,
so
and, and
that's
and
the
there's
that's the
nothing
big
wrong with that.
picture for a lot of these people. They like when you see Coach Prime, you expect winning. It ain't
Right,
no, hey, you
right.
got time. They expect it right now because based upon the way Coach Prime is talking and the way he's got you wanting to believe in his team, they need it now. There ain't no wait, this, that, and the third. It's now. It's I need
We
it
ain't, we
microwave
ain't got tomorrow.
now.
We got now.
put it in the microwave. Put it in the microwave.
So
Don't put it in the oven.
Again,
Put it in the
And
microwave.
that's my favorite
and
problem.
that's what, and there you go, Big LT. That's what it all comes down to. Again, it come back to society. Everybody wants something now. Hey, how
I-
can I now? No,
Don't put it
nobody
on
want to
the
bake
in the
no
oven.
cake.
Put that in the
Yeah, no,
microwave.
nobody want nothing baked
yeah.
in the, like you say. Nobody wants nothing baked in the oven. They want it. Hey, can I put this in the microwave? How long do it got to be in the microwave? Oh, I don't want to wait these 20-30 minutes for me to put it in the oven for it to cook better. You get what I'm saying? Back
You
in the
got
day with your
kids now
grandma, see
putting
you.
you got kids now putting
but
Popeyes in the microwave. Since
Well,
when?
listen. What was Prime first statement when he got to Colorado? I'm bringing my Louis, and that's what everybody went with. So you say you bringing your Louis in, but if you don't understand the definition of Louis, Louis is a long time thing. It's
Yeah.
durability.
Yeah.
It's But see when you say Louis, all they think about it's expensive, and we got guys that's top notch that can go get it now, but they don't understand when you really break down Louis, it's about long term longevity, about building substance, about building a brand, about building these things to get the program where it needs to. And those are the things that
Right.
people didn't see. All they heard was, I'm bringing my Louis, right? That's all you stuck in your mind. Hey, Coach Prime bringing this Louis, so he got to win, right? There ain't no losing in this situation. He got to win because he bringing this Louis, he bringing in them guys. But don't understand that it's going to take time to build this house. You're going to have to build some bricks on top of it.
Hey, listen,
Those
I
are the
Hey,
tell
youth
Rick-
you
people.
seeing
hey,
now.
coach.
Hey, listen. Go ahead,
Hey,
Papa.
coach. Hey, coach. I watched some of those games before Prime got there, and let me tell you, man, they were punching bags, man. I mean, I know they
Punching
had a bad,
bags.
I know they had a bad season this year, but before Prime got there, and they were 1-11. I watched a couple years before that. I know Prime gonna turn it around, but that day before Prime got there, they were terrible, man.
Man, straight
And,
orange
and like you
fields,
say,
man.
it's not the point that you don't believe. Like you say, you just want to see what you want to see. And what we saw, if you didn't see this team get better, just even like I said, I take Kermani for a fact. People kept saying, well, he's talking because Kermani was a 5-star, and people kept asking the question, hey, well, why Kermani ain't doing this? He blatantly told you what it was. He blatantly told you the truth. He didn't lie. He didn't try to cover it up. And then when Kermani started doing those little things that Coach Prime asked y'all and told y'all he needed to do, you saw a difference in Kermani McClain. In his
Right.
play and everything else. You see the difference in the young man now. So what makes you think that he's not gonna turn this around?
And they look,
You
and you
never
know what, Coach Dre? And they look right past the building process. They look right past what he doing, how they putting Colorado together and building it together because they didn't see that process he did. He did the same thing, got down there and the same process, but what worse worse what's the word
worse the facilities and worse
yeah,
yeah, I get what I'm saying. But he made those kids feel like they were more than whatever. And then this is the
facts.
thing that people fail to realize.
And they don't
Go
take their
back and
own
watch.
people
Go back.
serious
Go
because it's a
right.
HBCU. That's why. And they didn't take
There,
none of
there
that
you
serious. And that's their own
there you
people.
go.
Didn't
There,
take
there
none
you
of it
go.
serious. Oh man, that's down there kids play or high school ball or however they want to call it. Tear their own folk down and didn't take none of it serious. And they don't
But
understand how the enrollment went up across all HBCUs and not just Jackson because of prime and all that, man.
But see,
it's
coach.
not.
But see, here,
Go
coach
ahead.
Ray. I know what you about to say. Go back and watch it, right?
No,
If you,
I ain't finna even say go
hold
back
on.
and go ahead.
But most people ain't truly invested to go back and watch and understand what's going on now. They're not.
Facts.
They
But that
just
but
doing it microwave.
that's the point I was finna make. You don't wanna go back and do the research. But you go back and but you can't say that, Rod, when you go back and do all the research on it for everything else. They go back and find everything else he did wrong. Oh, what about when he poured the water on the man after the baseball game? And what about when he did this? So they go back and do that. So why you
That
can't go
was
back a
kind of
few?
funny.
Hey, why you can't go back just a few years? Why you can't go back just a few years and do the research on the man coaching ability, or go back and understand that he's been coaching 20+ years? And that's why I tell people when they go to harping on Mathis and they go to harping on Hart. Listen to Coach Prime speak. It's about my relationships, the relationship I have with people. That's what football is about, especially coaching. It's
Right.
about the relationships and the bonds you build. These men been with him since his children was little.
Right.
But
20 years in coaching.
You
What
know
I'm
they
telling you is,
daddies.
hold on. Let me be blunt, frank with anybody. I ain't never turning my back on Rob.
All
You
right,
see
facts.
what I'm saying?
let
So
me let me
what I'm
let
telling you,
me
go ahead,
just
bro.
let me say something real quick. I bro, come up right quick. I just got a question for you. Just come up because I want. Oh, let's talk about that. Go ahead.
So that's what I'm telling you. And it comes back to what we talking about: loyalty and integrity. Why you think he hired this defensive coordinator? When you listen to this young man talk, that's what he talks about. He showed you I've been at one position and I worked my way up to get to where I am today. I didn't just nobody just didn't say, hey, here you go. And we don't teach kids this. We teach kids that hey, it's okay. Just be good. Yesterday on YouTube, I posted of you my friend on Twitter. You can go see it on my Twitter page. I post this young man who told y'all he had every offer in America. He just thought because all I had to do was go to school. I ain't have to do no work. I ain't have to do this, and this. And now I got to go to JUCO because I believe that my talent would take me where I want to go and not everything else.
And let me ask you a question. This for all of y'all. So let's say hypothetically Prime do leave. He, does he go Florida or does he go Texas? I don't think he going to the NFL. I think it's another
Well,
Power Five school. But is it
let me
Florida or is it Texas?
hold on before we answer. I see you both. What's up? See you both? What's up, man?
What's good, guys?
Nothing
What's
much. You
happening,
got
bro?
something?
What's going on?
I'm listening in.
Okay, all right, got you. All right, so let me answer this, man. When we start throwing out schools and where prime gonna go, right? You talk about the Florida or Texas school, right? The most things that people don't take into is gotta be a school that's well off, but they can come back alive, right? So, do I see Coach Prime going to Florida, Florida State, Miami? I don't. And the reason why I'm saying this is because Coach Prime want to go somewhere and build a legacy, not somewhere that already got a legacy. When you really think about Colorado, they've been out the way for 20 plus years, and so you don't know what the legacy is of Colorado. You can't even think of it unless you've been a Colorado fan, unless you know the Cardell Stewarts of the world, you know the Rashad Salam, unless you know those type of people that and really watch them. Then you don't know the legacy about Colorado. So Coach Prime gonna want to go somewhere where he can build foundation, build a legacy, and you know what it is. So that's why I take those type of schools out to play because I don't see him going to those type of schools where the foundation is already being built and the legacy is already
And,
there.
and not even that. Then you got to also understand that what comes with Prime. Prime wants Prime. You can't go to somewhere where like Florida because Florida wants to dictate to you what you're gonna do. That's not gonna happen with Prime. You can't go somewhere like Miami might go for that because it's Miami, but I know Florida not gonna go for that because they want to dictate to you what's going on. Them SEC, the most SEC schools, when you first get there, they dictating to you what's going on at their schoolhouse. And if you don't show that you can win, once the more you win, the more they loosen the reins. But if you're not winning, they not loosening the reins down south. They just not. And you can't be and a prime can't be himself and genuinely be who he is. Coach Prime don't want to be there. So I think he's in the greatest spot that he could be in right now, which is the
But
Facts.
just
University of Colorado.
but
The
also
only
think about
reason
the
I
schools.
asked is it came back up again. I forgot what
Yeah,
channel it was on.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
This
I
and that.
know.
I'm like, yo,
Shout,
this dude ain't going nowhere. But if he
shout out to
did,
Coach. Shout out to Coach Hayes because that's where you heard it at.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's where it's at.
yeah, that's what.
Shout out to Coach Hayes. But no, when you look at the schools that Coach Prime interviewed for, right? He interviewed for Auburn. He interviewed for Arkansas. He interviewed for TCU. Right? Look at those three schools. What's really their history? What's really in Colorado? Right? Look at their history. Look at the background. Look at all those things. Right? So it's got to be some job like that. Like it don't. Coach Prime ain't looking to go to a big school, right? It's got to make sense in all due matters because you got to be willing to give Coach Prime power that he wants, right? And to be able to use the media and create a media light for the brand for the school. And if they can't check that first box, you can just book that Coach Prime ain't going there.
And see, that's the problem right there, Rob. You actually have people out here that got a problem with him having that type of power. They rather for him just go in there and shut his mouth and do straight football.
But that's the thing. But that's the thing, though. That's what I was getting to when we was talking earlier, Big LT. Even with HBCUs. So one of his first press conferences that he had after he won the game was he was like, "Hey man, these kids don't even got the names on the back of their jerseys." Prime said, "Hey, listen, I'm the head coach of Jackson State, but I'll pay for every school to get all their kids' names on the back of their jerseys out of my own pocket. No, no, nothing." And the thing is, Prime can say stuff that other coaches are scared to say because that, like you said, at the end of the day, Prime don't care like that. You get what I'm saying? You can fire me, I'ma still be Prime. I'ma still be Deion Sanders. I'ma still be this. A lot of these other coaches, they scared to say what they really want to say, so they have to shut their mouth. They have to take it and eat it. If they come in there and tell you you got to fire this one and fire that one, you gonna do it because you want the job and you can't say nothing. You can't do that with Prime.
Hey, coach,
You
let me
can't
ask
do
you
it with
this,
Prime.
just to give you some pushback, because I believe everything you're saying. But just to give you pushback, let's look at Prime career. He was a People say he was a mercenary. He went from team to team. First, he started with the Falcons, then the 49ers, then the Cowboys, and I think Washington, and then Baltimore, right? Then he went to baseball. So he never stayed in one place. So do you think is he the same way then he's the same way now?
No, because
Well,
that
listen,
right there don't make no sense
but
to me.
but
Because
the but
every
the
player in the NFL did that.
but
What
but that
NFL
ain't
player
even
stayed in
case.
one place?
But he said now but if, out of his own mouth he said he didn't want to do that. But the money is what you get what I'm saying. Not saying that was the compelling reason, but he's saying that the Falcons knew they couldn't get it done, so they wanted him to move on. So he moved on to the 49ers. The 49ers was just trying to get over the hump to try to win another Super Bowl. So I think he knew he was only going to be there a while. He stayed with the Cowboys the longest. And then, I don't really count them last 2 years. I just think he was hanging on. You get what I'm saying? The Baltimore and the Washington years, like, okay, yeah, Deion played, but did he play like that? I think it was more of him getting these young guys ready for the NFL and helping
And
helping
Gotcha.
kids
and
out.
and so
I'm
and so
glad y'all
So
so
that,
cleared
what
that up.
what was Randy Moss then? And T.O.?
huh?
I
So
mean,
what was
listen,
Randy
that's
Moss?
that's just
T.O.?
sports in general, though. Players move around,
Yeah,
especially
Yeah,
but
once they get
yeah.
hey,
that.
I'm with y'all. I agree. I just feel like this is the pushback that people are giving, and I'm like,
Nah,
yo, this it's a different time now. Like
nah, that's
he
that
deep
you
older,
know
pushback.
you know
what
what
it
I'm
is
saying?
too is that they didn't like the fact that Prime voiced his opinion about the way he was moving when he was going to different teams. They don't like his
Right.
persona and what he had to say.
On his terms,
Like you
yeah.
said, them players that was going to different teams doing the same thing he was doing, they just shut their mouth. You know what I'm saying? Or went along with the went along, or just did what they did and didn't say nothing about it. Prime, he was gonna tell you about it.
Again, what we talking about, guys, what it all boils down to is it's just really life. Like when you get the man is teaching life lessons, and these young men are growing, and you can't knock that. You can't hide it. You can't dash over it. And to me, that's what it's about. It's got to be more than just football. If it's just football, it's not gonna sustain. It's gonna something gonna happen for it. So you got to teach these kids the right way. All these kids, you don't see too many of these kids coming out hollering about, oh, Coach Prime do us this way, this. Everybody eating good, everybody driving cars, everybody looking good, everybody, is whatever you want, and he let the kids be themselves. But he also reeling them in like a parent should do. And hey,
Yeah.
hey, listen, this ain't what's going to happen here. This ain't what's going to fly here. You get what I'm saying? And you starting to hear stories now come out of how that ain't what's going on at other schools. And like I say, the only
And
reason
ain't
people know
ain't
what's
babying
going
them,
on,
coach. Ain't
and,
babying
and,
like
what-
these other universities babying their players.
and the only thing we can say is that these kids at Colorado are showing you what it means to grow up and be held accountable for little stuff. And again, this the only team that you can see the inside of what's going on.
Yeah.
The
And you know what?
Go
He
ahead,
even
Pop.
said, what was that kid named that transmitted? Oh, Torian Carter. He was like, yeah, I like being here because you let a dog be a dog, something like that. He said. He was like, you let people be who they are, and a lot of coaches ain't gonna do that. Even I said the same thing with Jordan Seaton. That's why Jordan Seaton came. He probably knew in his mind, like, if I go to Alabama, I go to Maryland, I'll be just another lineman. He can come here and get exposure, get the people seeing him, notice him. He at the Super Bowl, like, come on, like he made the right move.
Facts,
Yeah,
brother.
yeah,
And then
yeah,
and
yeah.
then
Let's go, go. Let's
no,
make it
go ahead,
plain
brother.
and
Go ahead.
clear.
Go ahead.
Oh, yes, sir. Let's make it plain and clear, man. Prime look out for these boys. The reason you can't get a clear look into these other colleges is because realistically, these colleges and these coaches don't care nothing about them kids. All they are is players on the field. They are 4 and 5 stars
Right.
that's going to keep them getting their paycheck. And at
Yep.
the end of the day, like Prime say, 95% of these kids will not go to the NFL. So he is preparing them for the other part of life. You will not get that at many of these other programs. That's just flat, plain, and clear. I look at some of these news articles and stuff where these kids at these big colleges, they get pulled over for speeding, they got drugs, they got guns, and guess what? They get off of it because guess what? You play for Alabama. We need you on that
Facts.
field on Saturday.
You
You understand
stole
what I'm saying?
my stuff,
We
see you, Dynasty.
right.
I was
We
just
we
gonna
have
say
we
something like
haven't
that.
heard too many outrageous stories coming out of Colorado, but what we have heard about is discipline. Look at Bishop Thomas. Whatever he done, he's getting discipline right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Yup.
what our black young kids need, man. So I'm with Prime. You know
And
what I'm saying? And the thing about the hate, I realized this right here from doing this so long. We as a community, we as a people, we hate on stuff or some people that we or things that we can't accomplish ourselves. When we
uh
can't accomplish it, we try to pick it out. We want to pick everything out on something and people to bring them back down to our level.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And that's
Mm.
all that's going on, man. That's all that's going on.
And then
I'm
if you
shutting
look
it
at
down after that.
what was that wide receiver that did that stuff over there at LSU? Was that Naples?
No, that wasn't. Yeah.
Or
I know what you're talking about, but yeah, that was him. But
okay.
Yeah, I mean, and then like you say, bro, we ain't gonna never down the. Like I said,
yeah,
because
I
I don't know the story,
yeah.
but what bro
It,
just hit on is
it's
the
part of the reason
key.
why Corey Phillips ended up in Colorado. That's all I can say.
Listen, the keys to what that man just said is when most of y'all was coming up, it took a village to raise a child, a village to raise one child, and we get away from that now because parents will tell you, "Hey, don't say nothing to my child. Let my child." No, we don't need that. You need that help. You need that discipline. You need that structure. And a lot of these kids don't have it. But now I get here to Colorado and you see how they thrive when they get in the structure. When they get somebody who's gonna tell them, hey, that ain't gonna fly here. You gotta be on time. I want you to be somewhere at 7 o'clock, getting there at 7 o'clock late. You need to be there 15, 20 minutes early.
Bro, Dre, do you
Yes,
see
sir.
Let me.
Kamani McClain, man?
Listen, bro, I just
Ain't that a wonderful story, bro?
hey bro, that's the first thing I tell people
God
all the time.
knows, man.
I listen. Let me just explain something. For some of these kids that go to these other schools that take the bag, you think they don't talk to Coach Prime? Ain't trying to figure out what they doing. Why do you think Colorado's been like people been putting Colorado to the end of their recruitment? Some of these top players. It ain't because Colorado can't give them what they want. It's because they're talking to Coach Prime and understanding the business side and explaining what they can do, what they should do, right? Now, some of them gonna take the money, right? Because you don't know what type of situation financially their family and things like that. But a lot of these players still in contact with Colorado. So if they hit the portal after the season, they're more than likely to come back to
And that's
Colorado.
how I was looking at it too, Rob. A lot of the kids is taking this fast money at these schools. I wouldn't be surprised after a year they be in the portal trying to come up to Colorado. They just needed that
And
quick, but they just needed that bag
The
real
guy
quick.
from Pitt, a prime example.
listen, and then at this, talk to a parent and a coach that's done been in them rooms, in them big time rooms, guys. It for parents, especially for mamas, it ain't about no money. It's about who can take care of their child. Where's their child gonna thrive? Where's their child gonna flourish at? And where's their child? Because I'm not here. You get what I'm saying? Like you say, you take Cormani McClain, you take the Bishop Thomases. If he's somewhere else, they might, he might not even get a slap on the wrist. He might not get disciplined. He might get talked to in the office by the coach and then moved on. But a lot of these people, they don't like he said, they don't care like that. I'm $1 million football coach. His coach is making $10 million.
Just another number.
And then what I look at it, man, a lot of them, what I'm saying, a couple of them channels that's spewing the negativity, not necessarily always hate, but some kind of negative outlook and things when it comes to Prime or Colorado. Make it seem like they really rooting for them, which they probably can. But like Coach said, they trying to pull them back down to their level or some kind of like they trying to use some kind of they use manipulative negative words to try to paint it in a different picture or the players or they ain't that good or well that's 2.0 or something like that, whatever. Those are the same people. If they was on that team, they'd be like Tavares Dawson and them and be getting the hell up out of there. Those are the type of kids
Yeah.
that lead, that keep up mess in the locker room. Those
So
them
Rob,
same type of people on them channels wouldn't make it up there in Colorado. Not because of their athletic ability,
Hmm.
but because of their mouths and their mind frame.
Yeah.
But her Big LT, think about
let me
this
ask
like
you a
this,
question,
right?
Rob.
But okay, I'm gonna come right to
Okay,
you, but
go ahead.
I'm gonna answer Big LT real quick. For the ones that you said it about, probably wouldn't say nothing if they was in Colorado. I'm just
Nah,
being
bro.
honest.
Amen. Amen.
The ones that's doing all this talking because you don't gotta go through it. You don't gotta go through the everyday grind. You don't have to put up with none of this stuff. So when you look back at this whole situation, if they was in their footsteps right now, they probably would shut up and wouldn't say nothing. But because they ain't there, and because you can hide behind a camera and you can type your hands on the keyboard, they can say whatever they want. And so you got to take things into that account of Sometimes when people talk negative, it's because they want negative things to happen to you. It's on
Right.
you to talk it out and make it and let it happen. But if you don't let it get to you, what words can they do to you that can change anything that can affect you? Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. It's
Right.
Go
power.
ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead
Yeah.
and
I don't
answer the
know.
other
I don't know.
question.
I'm finna say I
Who
don't know
had
who
that
should answer the
question?
question though.
Nah, it was Coach Trey and Rod. Let me ask you a question. I don't want to spin the show. Do you think, or would you? I don't know. But do you think that with this NIL, you think some of these parents are selling their kids off?
Yes. One.
Yes.
Hell
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. One thousand
Yeah.
percent. And
They've
so,
been doing that before NIL.
but
Right.
Yep.
here's the thing. Here's what I would tell you. It's not even the parents that you got to be worried about. It's the outside people. It's the uncles that want that still thinking they live in their glory days and trying to get a piece of the pie.
Uh,
It might be an auntie that might be going through a financial crisis, right? What's the
Right,
fastest way to get to a
right.
player? Who do you want to talk to? Do you want to talk to the mom or you want to talk to the dad?
The
The dad.
dad.
No, you don't.
now you want to talk to mama?
See, that's where that see, and when you think about that, when you talk to the dad, that's the one who get off on you, and the uncle. You want to talk to the mom because the mom gonna care about what the real situation and what the matter is. What's the living situation? What's my kid eating? This and that. The dad gonna care about how much playing time, how much money we gonna make, what the endorsements look like, what's this, what's that. But the mom gonna care about what is my everyday living.
Because y'all got to think the moms are not really sports people. They don't know nothing about the NILs and the monies and all that other extra stuff. The fathers
What
do.
you got to think about it. What was the mom's background? If she came and she played collegiate sports, she understands, right? And that's
Yep.
what Prom said. I always want to talk to the mom. I don't want the dad's cool, but I want to talk to the mom because if you can get
Yeah.
an understanding with the mom, you can get an understanding what they really looking for.
Some
Because
of
if the
these.
mom go, if the mom go do something ignorant and say something ignorant or do ignorant things, guess what? It's gonna show. It ain't gonna be no mishap.
Hey,
But
Rob.
also,
You,
when you look at the process, just as well as they recruit the kid, they recruiting the parents too.
yep. Hey, Rob. You know what? Some of these kids, they even got no father. So that's another reason you go to prom, because prom is like a father to some of these kids. Not in the literal way, but the figurative way.
Facts, facts.
They're getting
And
that father teacher.
and that's why you get some kids that they kind of they try to push back on that or mumble in the back because they not used to having that thumb on their back like that.
Right.
Now, but I'll give this right. Right now, with the generation of kids that's coming in, a lot of these kids' dads played in college or played in a league, so they got some type of understanding. But the ones who don't got that background, that's when you start seeing all these crazy things being asked for, this, that, and the third, because they ain't got nobody in the family that's been there that understands what you're getting into. And that's when you start seeing all these crazy demands happen. So the people that's got the support that understand, hey, I've been through college, or the mom or the dad, they play collegiate. Those are the type of kids that's trickling to college right now. So there's more understanding. But you also got another set of parents who generational from the entire family ain't never been a part of college, don't understand it. All they see is, well,
I
this
ain't never
kid getting
seen
this.
$100,000. Ain't never seen $50,000.
Right.
And,
This kid
and
getting this,
then,
so my kids should get that.
but then, here what it boils down to, guys. And what y'all did was hit it on the head. And it's not just that. And like he said, there's a lot of these kids that don't have their daddies, so their uncles and their close friend or whoever their mama might be dating at the time or whatever. They doing the speaking for the kid, and
Oh,
they the
hold
middleman. Go
hold
ahead.
on, hold on. Hey, don't speak on Aaron Butler. 'Cause I know the real behind that. Don't even, I
Yeah, yeah,
ain't
y'all, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
hey,
Aaron Butler good, man.
yeah,
I
yeah.
know the real behind that one.
And that kind of comes to what we're saying is like, especially now with what these kids got going on, where college is becoming big time football. A lot of agents and you got people and hanger-ons coming around, and they doing the talking for the kid, and the kid ain't doing the talking, and they might be doing more talking to the school than the kid and the parent is doing. So now some of these hanger-ons and this, that, and the other, and they trying to get their cell phone. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure I'm straight too. Yeah, I know the kid gonna be straight, but hey, bro, I need me such and such and such and such. If you don't do this for me, then I ain't gonna get you. I ain't gonna get the kid to come to your school. So it's and then that's another thing that weighs in a lot of these kids down is the financial aspect.
Hey, that's 1,000% facts, J Dot. That's 1,000% facts. Yo, can
Hey,
anybody
and
hear me?
then
Okay,
and
pretty good.
then Rob, I got a question for you, Rob. What do you think about Alton only being 205 pounds, man?
Um,
I need him to get back up to 215, man. He lost some weight since he came from Houston, man.
for me, it's all about his agile coming back, him being in a good space in his mind, right? I really don't mind because you want him to have that breakaway speed. So that 205 don't really bother me. It's about his mobility coming back for me and explosion, right? That's what I really want to see.
That's a good weight though for a running back. I mean, nowadays
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
listen. If
in college,
anybody, one thing I on my channel, I ain't gonna let nobody talk about A and B in that situation because I truly know, and I when I say I truly know about the situation with AB. And AB was him and his dad, his family was one of the realest families that you could have had around. So that's one thing I'm always, I'm gonna stand up for AB because I know exactly behind the scenes of what happened. And all the only thing I would tell anybody out of that situation is don't let a middleman step in the way. Yo, don't put a middleman in y'all situation, man, because a middleman will always mess everything up for you.
hey Rob, my bad. Who's AB?
Aaron Butler.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I guess 205 ain't too small because what was that boy that went from Alabama, Gibbs? He was little too.
I Law pull up. Tina Cole pull up. Well, y'all know what
You
it
think
is.
Aaron Butler gonna come back though?
No, he in Texas.
Uh, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Is
I'm
he?
gonna say
But
this.
he's still in high school, right?
No, he in college. He in college. He in Texas.
In college,
I'm
yeah.
gonna say this. I'm rooting for Aaron Butler at Texas. I want him to go ball
Yeah,
out, do
me
his
too.
thing. But if things don't work out, what I'm saying, the door's always open. You know what I'm saying? He know what it is. You know. But I just don't let that be.
Yeah.
Nah, you ain't miss nothing. You ain't miss nothing. Y'all ain't miss nothing. If y'all just tuned in, y'all ain't miss nothing about Aaron Butler. So let's just let it be. But hey, I know you was trying to finish your point, Coach Dre. Go ahead.
Yeah. So what I was saying was, so some of these kids are they getting pulled different ways, and then like you say, if you from where some of these kids is from, and you talking about the money and you talking about this, that, and the third. So let's just say you get recruited by a certain state, but you want to, but it's other schools you might want to go out of state. But this school that's in state where you at, the people want you to stay. Your people want you to stay here so they can get their hands on that money right then. Not you got to send them money from the other state and this, that, and the third. So it's a lot of stuff that kids go through, and it's a lot of decisions that kids have to make. And it's just not fair to a degree. But that's why we say we have to push positivity onto some of these kids, even with whatever they doing wrong. You ain't gonna never hear us up here on Rock the Man Media try to down him. If he leave, if a kid leave, we gonna tell you we wish you the best. We hope you gonna find a place where you can go and do your best at this next opportunity. Because all it is an opportunity.
What up? What up, Law? What up, Tina Cole? What up, Mr. Steve?
Hey y'all.
What's happening?
What's going
Shit,
on?
shit.
What's
Hey,
good? What's
Tina.
good, y'all?
Hey, Tina
Yeah.
Cole. What rock you been hiding under?
Say that again.
What rock you been hiding under?
I've been moving. I've
Hey,
been
I'm not.
moving.
You go. Hey, do I
So
need
I've
to
been a
fly
little
out there
bit.
now? Let me stop. What up, Law?
I ain't on nothing, Rob, bro. I just want to tell Steven, bro, don't start with me today, bro. I don't even want to hear it, bro. I'm telling you, Steven. I'm on it. I'm on that if you on that, Steven. I'm telling you. So,
Hey, yeah. He. Hey, Steve. He been on the road for the last couple of days. I don't know what they done did to my dog, but he been on the road the last couple of days.
Whatever
Yeah.
he need to get off it.
Life too good for me to be on it. Life
Yeah,
is too good, so
he been
they can keep
chopping
it.
Joker's head off lately.
Your mic messing up.
Yeah, hey, somebody who that mic was crazy.
That was
Hey,
Buff's.
hey,
I
hey,
think that was Buff's dynasty. I don't think that was Mr. Steve.
hey, somebody
Oh,
somebody activated Super Law Dog, man. I don't know who did it. Somebody
man, listen,
activated him.
I keep telling. I don't. Y'all confused, bro. Super law dog. Bro. Yeah, that's over with. Super
No,
dog.
I
Not
like Super Dog. I don't like Law Dog.
super dog locked up, man. He might not never get out. You hear me? Never. 23-1.
So if Miami go to rolling, Super Dog ain't gonna pop up.
Oh, for the Hurricanes, that's without question. Listen, we going to the we in the playoffs, guaranteed.
I listen, Law, I'm gonna pull this up now because you missed the first half of the show.
Y'all was talking
Game
bad
for
about
them.
Miami.
No,
We ain't talking bad
listen.
about it.
I
We
actually
took off
like
on 'em.
what's going on.
Oh, okay.
Look at the graphics. Hey, Miami should be a lock to me, but they ain't got them on the list
We ain't up though.
At all.
at,
They got
at
Clemson up
all.
there. They got Clemson up there before they got y'all up there. Clemson.
Come on, man.
Yeah, but
You know
y'all know
that,
that ain't happening. It's
who
crazy.
it? I don't listen. It okay. Listen. Do y'all agree with him?
Say
Nah,
that again.
I don't agree
Nah.
with it.
Do
No,
y'all
we
agree
got
with him?
y'all.
Because I
I got
mean, they listen. They can have an opinion, but y'all know what's up with us.
I got y'all in the should be in. I take Penn State out.
I, listen,
Alabama
I,
ain't up there. Or Ole Miss
I,
for me.
How is Utah in there? Can't Rising. So listen, if Can't Rising up there, that's a for sure loss for y'all.
No, we didn't say that. Now ain't nobody here. You go
I'm
with
just
that. Ain't
saying.
Man,
nobody.
I'm
Loud
saying
Dog,
if
Ken
if
Rising ain't played in the whole damn near 2 years.
here y'all go. Listen, I like Utah for the win too. I like Utah,
here
Coach. What's up, Coach? Talk to me, Coach. What
here
do
we
you got?
go.
Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Don't start with that, bro. Like,
Hey,
like,
I'm
like,
just,
hey,
Big
I'm
L
just
said.
asking, Coach. I said, okay, Coach. What's your record? What you got? Their record?
I got us 93-8-4, bro.
So yeah,
what's
I'm
the
saying. So who the losses?
hey
Can I
Law? What's
had
the
Kansas.
word?
I had Kansas State. I think I did have. I might have did have Utah on
That's
there,
what I'm saying,
and
Coach. That what I'm saying.
I think I did have Utah on there, and it was somebody else off a bye.
Mm,
So
yeah.
that's what I had, bro.
You got Utah over Colorado.
I got
Yeah.
you. Yeah, yeah. I had us with 3 losses. I had us losing to Kansas State, Utah, and somebody else.
I
I don't
think
know
the
Hey,
about
Oklahoma
Utah, man.
State.
But
so
Utah,
for
I mean,
me,
they almost beat them with the line they got, with what
But
they
but
had.
listen, but listen, y'all got to also understand that Utah had them took their foot off the gas too. So I don't. I think it was a wash game. I think everybody was playing. So that's how I look at that Utah game last year. That's just how I look at it.
We got cheated
I,
out of them 2 touchdowns, man. I don't know, man.
I agree with that, though. I agree with that.
yeah, I just look at this list, and the
And
biggest
then
one
they
for
got
me is
Kansas.
Miami.
Coach, they got Kansas on there too.
We don't
Very
care nothing about
unlikely
that.
And
though.
then, oh,
But
they
see,
got Oklahoma State.
Yeah,
that's the
bro. We
same thing
don't
I
care nothing
said.
about that. We don't care nothing about that, bro. We don't care nothing about that.
Law, that's it. Law, that's the same thing I said. I said I will put Kansas over Oklahoma State. Kansas
Yeah.
is solid.
Rob, what you attending to, guy?
Who me?
Yeah,
For who?
to you.
I got 8-4.
Okay, I like that, Rob.
I got 10-2.
Rob, you gonna do the people good
I
this year,
got
Rob.
9-3, 10-2.
I like that,
Hey,
Rob.
nah,
9-2.
man, listen, I got 8-4, man. I just listen, man. When I look at it, we got to play the best teams in the Big 12. That's how I look at it. We can't hide for nobody. We playing the best teams, and that's just what it is. I got 8-4. Now, can they go better than 8-4? Yes, but I got 8-4. I mean, that's how I
So
look
who
at
the
the
four?
schedule.
Who the four?
Hold on, let me put a schedule up so we can break that down. Cause all right, so I got us beating Baylor. I got us losing to K State. I got us losing to Oklahoma State. So those two are automatic, right? The next games, the toss-up games for me is going to be Utah, Kansas, and UCF. I got us beating Arizona. I got us beating Texas Tech. So those it's going to become
Yeah,
between
nothing
those
about
five games.
Nebraska.
So my 5 games that I got right is UCF, K State, Utah, Kansas, and Oklahoma State. I feel like we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose 4 out of 5 of those games.
Law. What your record is, and give us the losses. Go ahead.
Listen, the only 2 losses I'm sure of right now is Nebraska and Central Florida.
Come on,
Bro,
man. Here you go.
Baylor's a homecoming game now.
Oh, come on,
So
Law. Come on with that Nebraska stuff. What, like, why, like?
listen,
Okay.
I'm taking all bets on Nebraska. So Steven,
Law
get,
dog, law
get at
dog.
me.
The only problem I have with that is this here. You done bet so many people that if you lose, do you have the money to pay them?
Come on, Steven. Hey, Rob. Hey,
Hey,
man. But no, man. Come on, Steven.
all money good over here.
Come on.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I gave y'all a break. You know how much money I cleaned up, man? You don't even know. But okay. So that means we got a bet on our hands. When come season.
Oh, for the Nebraska game?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we can do that. We can do
I
that.
like that. Thank you,
We can do
sir.
that. We can
Thank
do
you.
that.
Hey,
We can do that.
listen though.
They
Hey,
not
listen though,
losing to
y'all.
no Nebraska
Hey,
law,
listen.
dog.
Hey, listen. But y'all understand now how we let's go ahead and make these rules frank up front
Uh,
for Rod the Man Media.
Coach Ray, we ain't got to. If you
Yeah,
on
Yeah,
yeah.
here,
you,
We'll
we
talk.
you ain't
gonna
We'll
got
talk
we
you ain't
about
got
that
to
on the
stir
back
up.
end, Dre. We'll
I,
figure that out.
I
yeah,
got the
we
with me. It don't make no difference on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
we
figure
know.
that out.
Hey, look,
We
we know
good.
we know you good.
Hey,
Everybody up there.
we
We
gentlemen,
talking
man.
about
It's
other. We talking about other folks that try to come up here and then say people ain't. Never mind.
yeah.
I ain't gonna go there today.
Hey, coach. I'm gonna give
leave that alone.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
we'll
give
leave alone, but we good. We good. We good. We good. We good. Because I just already deposited my what we call it, so we good.
Okay.
Hey, T Nicole, how you feel about the season? What's your expectations? How you feel?
You see, y'all already know that I said 12-0, so don't even ask me.
Oh my God. You in old school, huh?
Y'all already know what I feel. We
Love
going
them boy.
12-0.
Love them Sanders boy.
Like Shiloh, her favorite.
I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
2-1. CEO headache game.
Nah, them women love them Sanders, man.
I'm
The women
telling
love
you.
them Sanders.
And
What's
That
don't
was a
wrong
good
with
Nebraska
him?
ball.
don't Nebraska play
Hey,
Texas
I'm
before they play Colorado?
Uh,
I gotta go.
I don't know.
They do. I think they do. So that's good. I'm definitely in on that. I think
Yeah,
they
because
play
look, it's
Texas.
good because if they lose, they're going to be real hungry to beat y'all.
No, they're gonna
No,
be
they
beat
not.
It'll
up.
be
No, they
They're gonna
perfect.
be
not.
beat up. Hey, they're
You
gonna
No,
be
know
they
it,
beat up
not.
Coach
number
Dre.
one.
You
Te-
know it.
Man,
Texas
you
is the
starting a
difference.
rookie. You starting a rookie at
See, I
quarterback,
keep
bro.
telling y'all keep trying to make it about the quarterback. Yeah, that's
But what
every
else?
Colorado fan I talk to, y'all go straight to that quarterback. And I keep telling
But
y'all,
what else? What
it's
else
not
we gonna
hold
talk
up, it's
about,
not
bro?
about the best
Okay.
quarterback. Listen, this is what it's about, coach, and you know this. Y'all got the best quarterback. So for example, when y'all went and played UCLA, y'all had far and above the best quarterback, right or wrong.
Man, that
Come on.
defense was the
Yeah.
NFL defense. Come on now.
So
Y'all
Look at
weren't
my.
here's
talking like that during the season though, Steven.
here's here's my thing. For Nebraska, right? I want to see what their wide receivers do, right? I know they're gonna have a solid defense. Nebraska is known to have solid defense, right? I just want to see what they can produce on the outside, right? What their receivers look like, who's gonna be a threat. They running game, it should be okay, right? That's just Nebraska. They're gonna run the ball. I don't care who
They
the
gonna
head coach
force. They
is,
gonna
they're
force.
gonna run the
That's what I'm
ball.
saying. They gonna
But
run the
say,
ball.
So
You gotta lean on the run with the rookie quarterback, right,
yeah.
Law?
And who gonna make the most
because they
mistakes and
sure didn't have
turnovers?
no wide receivers last year. They wide receivers was stuck on like glue last year with
No,
Colorado,
they
man.
brought in a receiver. They brought in a legit receiver. Nebraska did do that. They got a legit receiver they brought in. They paid
Because they
good
didn't
money
even do
for him.
nothing with that 5-star freshman that they brought in there last year, huh? That African kid.
Oh, you talking about Malachi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I
they
mean,
brought another one in.
he should be all right this year, but I don't think he was ready last year. You know, we
but
wanted him, so I ain't
here's
gonna never talk about it like that.
No, I don't think that. Yeah, I think he was solid. He should have
but
came to
y'all
Colorado,
gotta
but
understand. Y'all gotta understand something. Every freshman is not expected to come in and play. Like
Correct.
we gotta get that out of our mind. Like every
Oh,
freshman that come in and sign as a
but
big receiver got to play. They don't.
Nebraska don't got no choice.
Well, I know they ain't quarterback. They ain't got no choice. But
Oh yeah,
every
yeah,
freshman they
quarterback. I'm
bring
talking
in
about that
ain't expect.
quarterback. I don't care about nobody. I don't care about
Yeah,
nothing else but that the quarterback
yeah,
spot. That's
yeah.
it. And then you go out there and play against Georgia, boy. Long you go out there and play against Texas, boy. He might get rattled now. That it could mess him up now because Texas bringing that thing on
Hey,
defense.
all right, can I
mm,
finish my point though, coach?
Go ahead, Papa.
So listen, y'all got the best quarterback. I mean, come on, that's a given. But it's been a lot of games to where y'all had the best quarterback when y'all played Arizona State. He was a JV quarterback,
Law.
and he
The
took
only
y'all
thing.
down to the wire.
Come on, Law. You know dang
Come on,
well
if
that
you have the
offensive
same
line
offensive
wasn't built
line,
to
come on
win
now.
none of them games with the best quarterback or not.
Listen, it's the same thing from last year. All y'all did is got a repeat. I don't know why y'all don't get that. Y'all went and got a new coordinator, right? Pat Shermer called plays last season. Y'all forgot.
See what it is,
He ain't
Law?
put up
You
no
been on them
points.
other
Pat
channels
Shermer,
too long,
hey,
man. Too much.
hey, Rob, what job? What game Shermer got the job?
You been on them channels too long and too long, Law
Man,
Dog. That's your problem right there.
Hey,
If you think that them linemen that they finna
You
bring in
should.
there is the same as
man.
last
I'm
year,
just telling y'all why I like them to lose, bro. I
no,
mean,
no,
no,
I'm listening.
y'all.
I'm listening. What's your next point? Because it seems like I'm at a rally right now. So tell me the next point.
okay, cool. So listen, the defensive coordinator y'all hired, right?
Yep,
He ain't never called plays. Do I
got
think
you,
he's a good hire? Yeah, I think he's a good hire, but he still ain't never called plays, right?
got you.
Then you got Pat Shermer that called plays, and he ain't really he had what about 5 or 6 games?
But how many of them games? How many of them games was his offense, and how many games was
Listen,
him just calling off
he
your?
still
I'm
was.
asking a question. I'm asking a
Listen,
question. I ain't
I
saying
mean,
that you right or wrong. I'm asking a question.
I'm answering it.
Good.
Go
At
ahead.
the end of the day, when the coaches sat down, they all went over that game plan, and that's what they came up with, and they went out there and called that.
All right, so here's my question. Here's my question, you Law. Do you feel that CU upgraded the offensive line?
I'm not finished though, Rob. See, y'all trying to get on my.
Oh my God.
Let me finish what I'm saying.
Go ahead. Go ahead. All
Bro.
right, go
Go
ahead.
ahead, sir.
So it's a repeat of last year. Sean Lewis is supposed to be the man.
Mm-hmm.
He was the man. Then he started to sabotage. And then Charles Kelly, he was supposed to be elite from Bama. This, that, and the third.
Mm-hmm.
He won that. So of course, y'all can say we got new players, but that's fine. But y'all got new players last year too. Y'all just think the talent is so much better than what y'all had last year.
It's
But
not.
Can I
it
please just
is
jump in just
hard.
real quick?
And see what another
It is,
thing
it is, it is,
with
but
Law
listen,
Dog.
it is.
If you
Hold on, I'm gonna just say this and I'll be done. It is, but everybody else got better too. You feel
Correct.
me? Y'all not the only one that got better.
But you didn't
and
get
see
better
it,
at
but the
quarterback.
thing with Law Dog, if you tell
See,
Thanks.
you
him
want to go back to the
that
quarterback.
see
That's
the
why I
Yeah.
thing,
started.
but the thing with Law Dog, if you tell him
Ask
that
Patrick Mahomes.
Prime did the same thing at Jackson, he had a different coordinator and a defensive coordinator almost all
every
3 of them
year.
years. But your rebuttal would be say that's HBCU ball. That don't count.
It is,
Yeah.
but
And
that's
can
a
I say
different
this?
level. That's a
Yeah. Let
different
me
Patrick
say
level
that.
of
Just
Mahomes.
ball
to
though.
say this. And just say this real quick. Nick Saban never even played in the NFL. He didn't play one game. In fact, and be honest with you, in my opinion, he failed in the NFL with the
No,
Miami Dolphins. You know
well,
what
we
I'm
Right.
know
saying? But
that.
he
So
started
what?
somewhere. He had that.
They
Hold on,
ran
he
him
had
out
that
there.
experience. Lane Kiffin, Urban Meyer, they didn't play in the NFL,
What
but
does
they
that mean?
became great coaches. You know what I'm saying? Got to start somewhere.
Well, everybody is
Man,
a defensive
look,
coordinator.
make
You got to start
because
somewhere.
East Coast,
Didn't
man, you
just
got
you
money,
weren't
so I
born
like
one.
you. We good money.
But listen
I
though.
consider
But
you a
listen
friend.
though, Law. But listen though, Law. We went out and did exactly what you asked us to do. We went out and got somebody
I
hungry and wanted to
respect
prove
it, but listen,
himself.
I'm only saying I got them losing 2 games for sure. I'm saying Nebraska and Central Florida, and y'all always ask me why. I try to tell y'all, and then we talking. But I hear y'all, but I still got them losing. Rob said he got them losing 4 games. I say I got 2 games. And nobody want to agree with me on Nebraska. So I say let's
No,
bet on.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not the
We
fact, Law, that you say that you only got them losing 2 or 3 games, bro.
Them the game.
It's
Well,
it,
I'm more realistically. I got an 8-4 ceiling, 6-6.
Yeah.
see what I
Okay.
don't think nobody has a problem with your take as far as they record gonna be.
That's
It's
realistic.
just when you add when you go into the incentives and talking about like, oh well, repeat the next last year, or we don't know if this guy's gonna
I'm
do
saying
that.
it's
It's
the
like
same. I'm
you
saying it's
trying
the
to
same
pick out
type of
different
talent. Listen,
categories.
it's a lot of unknowns with y'all coaches. Pat Shermer, he
That's
didn't.
everywhere around the nation, bro.
No, it's not, bro. Because they
What?
listen. You got coaches that's been doing it 20, 15 plus years. That Nebraska got one of the most returning players that played on the field last year. They like fourth in the nation.
no, I know they gonna lose. He got
And
them bumps to
can
turn.
you please tell us where Colorado ranks, sir? Because I listened to that same one. Colorado is
You
right
tell me
behind
where they
Nebraska.
rank. What? Give me your top 5 guys returning for Colorado.
I hold on for a second. I got people keep emailing me and DM me. Hey, listen, if you want a SOB stand up in the shirt, all you gotta do is click the link. It's already pinned up there for you. Just click the link. It'll take you straight to the merch store. All right, we
I'll
got
give you.
more designs. We got more merch on there. We got hoodies, shirts, bags, anything that you're looking for. We got it on there. Y'all just pull up to the merch store and y'all can find all the new designs and everything. All
You
right,
said
well back to
coming. You
I'll
said
give you.
players
I'll
coming
give
back,
you
Rob.
Shador. I'll get.
Law Dog. You said players coming
yeah.
back or coaches
Hey,
coming back?
hey,
He
can
said,
y'all hear me?
I'll
Say
give
what?
him.
Oh,
I'll
Can
give
You
y'all
him
hear
said
me?
players coming
Shador,
back or coaches coming back?
All right, hold on. Go ahead, Mr. Steve.
Well, let's go with Shador, Travis, Dylan. I'm gonna go on the defensive side. I'm gonna put McNeil, and then I'm gonna go on the defense side shallow.
Right. I think I could
That's
find.
that's
I
that's
could
five.
find.
And every one of those are impact players.
Right.
And okay, and then how many players do Alabama got coming back?
I'm saying, listen, hold up, but listen, that's
Oh,
that's
okay.
the same players from that 4-8 team though.
That beat Nebraska.
Right. And I'm telling you, they're
Oh,
gonna.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, beat Nebraska.
I'm saying, Steven, did you not listen? Did you not see what I did last year? I called it the money.
No, I didn't see that. The only good thing about this year coming up, I don't have to pay taxes on it, so we good.
Ooh.
I
Hey,
don't have
we
to pay
go. Hey,
taxes on it.
Steve. Hey,
Hey,
Steven.
Now
Rob,
Steven. I
when I
tell you
won on
what. I'm gonna put my number in the back
the
chat.
other DraftKings,
Steven.
I had to pay taxes on that money,
I'm gonna put
but I
my
don't have
number
to
in the
pay
back.
taxes
I'm
on
gonna
this
put
one.
my number in the back chat for you. We're gonna talk personally
Okay, cool.
because you think it's a
hey,
game.
hey, Rob, can I respond to Law?
Do your thing, bro.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, bro.
Okay,
all dog.
all
That
right.
was that bull crap. Law.
So I just want to respond to him about the Nebraska game, right? Because everybody's complaining about is Pat going to be a good OC. If you really want to see how the offense is going to get run next year, you got to watch that Arizona game. When he was calling plays at the Arizona game, that was the most explosive they have been the whole year, besides the TCU game, right?
That Utah was a good game too. That's calling plays.
Yeah, and Utah was a good game, but that Arizona game, they could have blown out Arizona if they just stopped the run, which they couldn't do. Because the
I
defense was,
step. I want to cut you off. I just step back from your mic just a little bit because it sounds muffled,
Yeah.
so we can understand you.
my bad. I have my headphones in. I'm kind of at work, but I can come back in. I don't know how long the show is going to be.
No, just you good. You just sound super muffled. That's all.
Oh, my bad. All right. Yeah, I just want to say, yeah, the Arizona game is the best way to see Pat Shermer calling his plays. How we're going to be next year. I can see us honestly putting up 50 to 60 points a game if our defense stops. But it's all
50. Hold up, bro. 50 to 60 points a game.
yes, 50
What's
to
wrong with
60
that, Rob?
points.
I
What's
think
wrong with
he
that,
said
Law
this
Dog? They were
before.
putting up 48 points a game, damn near 48 last year.
Coach Dre, come on, Dre.
What was the score
Yes,
for the Arizona game?
yes, sir. Yes,
What was
sir.
the score for the Arizona game?
Man, bro, but y'all be mad at me about how. Come on, bro. See, this is what
I
I be
didn't,
talking
bro.
about. Y'all don't even be wanting to.
No,
This
what
why
was the
Listen
score?
to
Superstar
what
can't
we.
get out. This why he can't get out, Coach. This is exactly
All
why
right,
he
Listen,
can't
listen.
get out.
listen to what we
What did they
saying though.
have you
Listen
All
to what
last
we
year?
right,
saying.
all right, all right. So listen. What is a realistic number? Because 50 a season in college football, that is an astronomical number. Like, if you go
No,
pull up,
Best ever,
defense.
That's too
Rob.
big. That's too big.
listen to what I'm going to tell you. Because you averaging close to 50 points do not result in wins, do not result in you getting in the playoffs. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. You want more offense, but you still got to stop somebody. It don't result in wins. Like
What
if you go look
You,
up,
you,
just
you are right. You're right.
I want you to go do something. Look at who averaged the most points in college football in the last 10 years and tell me how many of those teams made the playoffs. I know the
Okay,
answer to it.
I would do that, but I'm going off of our defense gonna be playing good. So if we're averaging 50 to 60 points and our defense is playing good, we're gonna win a lot of games in the Big 12. So I'm not worried about I'm not really worried about our defense because I feel like that was a great hire with the DC. But everybody was worried about Pat Sherman calling plays. And based on what I've seen from the Arizona game, if we're going up and back next year, we're going to be averaging like 50 to 60 points. Because who's stopping our wide receiver game? What offense is stopping our wide receiver game? We just needed to protect Shador, and now we got it.
Yo, we got some
So
of the best wide receivers out there right now. I looked at the
How?
highlights,
I
man.
How?
I
How?
Sir,
Hey
if
man,
you
I
all right, go ahead. My bad. I didn't even cut you off.
You don't think nobody got that production at receiver, bro?
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Man, boy.
Law, I don't think nobody. I ain't saying the production, but I don't think you can find a better receiver room. Just top eight. I'm talking about my top eight
It's
against
top
anybody
five.
else.
It's
Top
top
eight.
five in the country. Receiver room,
You know what
top,
I'm
top,
saying?
bottom. Y'all
My
got a
my
top
top
five, but
my type
it's
my
top
top
five
eight
because
against.
it's potential though, coach.
I'm not saying that. I'm with you on the potential, but what I'm saying is you ain't gonna my top eight against anybody else top eight in the country. I don't know if it's anybody better. My top eight
Listen,
against anybody else top eight.
listen, coach. I to this day, right now today, I take y'all receiving room and y'all quarterback over a lot of teams in the nation. But y'all trenches, I'm still not convinced.
Wait, so how do
Now
you
that's a
how
but you have a
so why
valid
do you
point on that,
believe
Law Dog,
Nebraska is
and we can respect that. You have a valid point on that, and you should have issues with our trenches because they have to prove themselves. Have no problem with that.
Right,
But I can say this: if they average 30 points last year, if they averaged 30 last year with an offensive line that was the worst, next to the worst in college football, I do see them having a better offensive line
right,
and better
and that's
production.
how we get the 8-4 record.
What's that?
here's what I'm gonna here's what
And
I'm
that,
gonna say to this. If CU average 50 or 60 points, we got a major problem.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
not talking about in a good way. I'm talking about in a bad way. We got a major freaking problem. I mean, we can't stop nobody.
Nobody.
As long as
So
Travis Hunter stay healthy, we good, man.
And what if they
And
man,
not
average
just Travis,
averaging them,
but
them 50, 60
listen,
points just because the second string going in there blowing some shit up?
man.
no,
Law Dog,
Hey,
Law Dog,
LT,
can
you
I
at the
ask you,
top of that list.
nah, dog.
Law Dog, you're saying we got them
I
eight
don't
and
know what
four.
list you talking about, brother. I don't know
We
nothing about none of
supposed to
that.
have them 8 and 4. We're talking about kids that are between 18 and 22. These kids are going to be worried about girlfriends some game. They're going to be worried about their school grades one game. They're going to come in there worried about their car on something. You can't depend on a kid to be focused every game. So, yes, they're going to come in some games and they're not going to be focused, just like UConn was last night, and Creighton raked them off the rails in basketball. The
Oh,
number
you
one
finna
team.
get hey Steve, why you said that? Now T Nicole finna get upset now.
I'm
I
just
ain't
saying.
getting upset.
And see what it is too. A lot of people looking at these offensive linemen and downgrading them because what schoolhouse they came from or competition they went into, but they look past they ratings of what they was in the transfer portal.
But listen,
Now,
okay,
if
They
they
listen.
would
came
have
from
went to
big time
another
Hold
schools.
up,
schoolhouse,
big LT.
if they would have went
This
to
was
another
big LT.
schoolhouse,
This what you.
they'd have had no problem with it.
But listen, this what you got to understand about the transfer portal. What's the number one reason people enter the transfer portal? LT.
But we both know
The good ones
goddamn
is
well
money.
them dudes.
No, it's because they not playing at their prospective
No, no,
school.
no. That's
but
true.
this is
All them
That
linemen
safety
that
at
came
Michigan was
in was
playing.
playing,
It's
bro. What are
no
you talking
That
listen. The
about?
safety at
guys get in the
Michigan was
transfer
playing.
portal
Hey,
because
hey,
they
hey,
not
let's
playing.
go one at a
Hold up,
time.
let
Let's
me
go
just
one at a time.
yeah.
Go ahead, Law. I'm just saying let's
They
go
get
one
in
at a
the
time.
portal because they not playing, right? So if you got a guy that
Wrong.
played and has some snaps and has some production on the field, it's not going to be hard for him to be top in the portal because a lot of them guys haven't played. So guys that been on the field, they have more value than guys that haven't produced on the field. No
but
matter
How
the
they haven't
linemen
been
they
on the
got now
field,
have
haven't played when
played
they
and they
all got
started.
Tyler
over
Johnson
600 something
started.
snaps and only gave up like two
But
sacks.
and that's
yeah,
fine.
my bad. I just want to say this: the linemen that they got, they started. They
They
played there.
started.
That's what I'm
Hey,
trying to
listen.
figure out, Law.
Well, I
You
think I
talking
think
about
what
other linemen
876
that went to other
snaps.
schools, or you talking about the ones that particularly that CU just brought in?
Let's say this. There's two different type of like transfers. When you look
Yep.
at the group of five, when you look at like the group of five transfers, they looking for a big opportunity. When
Yeah.
you talk about the power five, majority of the kids is going into there is because they're not playing. So that's what I think Law Dog's trying to say. It's not.
Which that's understandable, and
Yeah.
we know that. But we talking about specifically the players that Prime brought in there. Them offensive linemen were all starters.
And London started at Florida State, and he went back. But you got your boy Tyler Johnson. He started. You got your boy Mayer started. You got your boy.
That's cool, bro. But that don't translate to okay. Steven,
What?
you said
Their
9-3.
production don't
So
translate.
so the so the lineman that went from Indiana that went to
Houston,
Oregon, he shouldn't translate either. Then
the Houston
I'm
shouldn't
saying
translate.
I didn't see
the
it. Okay,
Houston,
listen.
all them
Okay,
kids that went to these other big
for
schools,
can I
they
give
should
y'all
not translate according to Law Dog.
can I give y'all an example?
Please do.
Okay, Derek McClendon, right?
Man, come on,
That's
When I
not no
look at
example. He ain't no
hold
starter.
on, listen what I'm saying. When I look at Derek McClendon, And I say y'all say production and 5-star.
No, bro, because you
Who?
know Derek McClendon wasn't no starter, fam.
He wasn't no starter.
A lot of them guys played like that. They won. They
No,
won
they didn't.
contenders.
Not none of them offensive linemen
I'm
balling
not
in there,
talking
bro.
about the
That's
two.
a
I'm not
lie.
talking about the two
Hold
guards. Y'all got studs at the guards. That's
on,
cool.
hold on.
Harris and
Hold on.
Tyler Johnson, they studs.
Johnson started also 863 snaps.
I
And
just said,
Mayer's
I
and
just
Mayer's
said they
starting to
studs, bro. I'm not talking.
I
Y'all still
listen, bro.
got a freshman left tackle, and y'all got a mystery at right tackle.
Listen. I get
Mystery.
what.
Mystery.
So who? Oh,
Listen,
so Benson the guy. Y'all sure of it?
Well, he
Is
don't
out
have
I
to.
is
He
out of
don't have
him
to
or
be the guy.
Savion Washington?
So
You
who
got
the next guy?
you
After
got
so
Benson,
here.
Savion.
So
Savion?
here's what I agree. Here's what I agree with Lauder, right? When you look at Derek McClendon, right, he did play some initial time at Florida State, right? And he came over here and you see him everywhere off chirping, doing this, doing that, and he's always one talking, right? But his production did not match that on the field. I agree with you 1,000%, Law Dog, on that part. You ain't that ain't no lie, right? When you look at these newer kids, right, we're basing this off of right now, but we ain't really seen them on the field and to see what that's gonna produce. So when you look at this whole situation, all this is speculation. Let's just call it what it is, right? We still got to see what they're gonna look like, and once they come all together,
But
that's the
Rob, though,
truth of
I
the
don't
matter.
I don't see speculation for somebody like EJ Green. He put those numbers up regardless. I don't see speculation from
Don't
the
bring
boy from
BJ
Pitt.
Green up, Mr. Silton, because they think he they
Now,
think he
I don't care what they think. His numbers is his
don't
numbers.
bring him up. They don't
They
like they
got the
don't like
same
him.
numbers. They got Derek McClendon and BJ Green got the same numbers.
Now, not
Look it
last
up.
year they don't. Not
Look it up.
impact. Not impact. They
Look
don't.
it up.
Not impact.
Not impact, but they got the same numbers. See what
I'm
I'm
going
saying?
impact. He's a
Coach Dre,
threat.
what we talking about, Coach Dre? I like to always ask you, Coach, because you're a coach.
Listen to what I think. Everybody got a point here. They do have the same numbers in I think statistics, but what I think Mr. Steve is saying is his impact should be way bigger than what McClendon impact is. I agree with you with what you say about McClendon. I
Based
did
on
expect
what though?
more
Hold on, Coach. Based on what?
He
based on
said
what you
double
saw.
team.
Based
When
on
you
what?
put on, hold on, let me finish. When you put on the tape of Arizona State, he pops off the screen.
Against
Pops.
Colorado O line?
No,
No,
Man,
not just a
oh,
Colorado
against the
line.
Nah,
Kansas
that's that
State,
tape right
bro.
come on,
there.
bro. Y'all,
Not
come
just
on.
against. Not listen, but bro, you got to say, but you got to be honest about that. He pop off the
They got the
screen
same
though, bro.
numbers. They say numbers don't lie, right? Men
I
lie, women lie. Numbers don't lie, right?
the
like,
numbers will lie to you. It depends on how you use them.
Well, y'all changed it up, boys. Hey, I want to give a
All right,
round of
hold on,
applause.
Law.
Hey, Prime, you don't did it, boy. You
Hey,
got him,
Law
Prime.
now.
Hey, Law,
Hey,
I
Law
just want
now.
You
I
got him,
just want
Prime. You a bad
Hold on,
boy.
Law. Hold on, Law. Let's go back now, because you say
And you
numbers don't
love him
lie.
too because
You
you
gonna
can't
get
beat
you
them.
gonna he
Hold
gonna get
on.
you next.
That's a fact.
Hold on, Law. I gotta put something back on you. You say numbers don't lie, right?
Yeah.
So let's go back to Dominic, right? Jordan Dominic.
hold on.
Do the numbers lie? What he did at Arkansas to what he did at Colorado?
I mean, he was okay.
Like a rug.
I'm just saying he had better
I'm
numbers
saying,
at
what are
Arkansas
you
than
saying about him?
Colorado. I'm saying he had better numbers at Arkansas, and he had worse numbers
Against
at
the
Colorado.
SEC.
I mean, okay, cool. And what does it mean though?
You
He
just
should
said
have had
numbers
bigger
don't.
numbers
You
at
saying numbers don't
Colorado.
lie.
I mean, so y'all feel like, so what are y'all saying about Jordan Dominic? Like, what are we getting at? He's a stud? Is he one like what?
No.
I didn't
you
say
can't
he's a
say,
stud.
but he
What we
came he
talking
came
about?
and play.
Man, quit
But
trying to
what
backpedal, Law Dog.
I ain't back,
he
man.
ain't back. I don't think he backpedaling.
LT,
He came here.
I already know you. You rock with Pine from high school, and you know what I'm saying. So I'm really not even talking to you. You feel me? So you get out of my way. I'm talking about to
But
you.
Law,
You
Hey,
feel me,
I'm too big to move out the way.
man? Get out of
Law,
my way.
Law,
Yeah, cause I
I
ain't
just want
talking. I'm about talking ALT. I get what you how you coming, but I ain't
But
talking to
listen,
you.
what I'm saying is though, Law. But you got to be honest with me. Just because the numbers might say something. Okay, let's just take Derrick Henry for instance. Just because Derrick Henry don't have a standout game, don't mean that we don't believe he going they at any point in time he can come out here and do his thing. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm telling
You
you is when
comparing?
you turn on that,
to straight.
hold on, listen what I'm telling you. When you turn on the film, when I'm a coach, when I turn on the film, I'm looking for kids to pop off the screen. And BJ Green pops off the screen when you turn on the film.
And the
Fine.
boy
Any
from
game.
Pittsburgh,
And
and that boy
Sam
from
Okinlola
Pittsburgh,
do
He look
too.
just
he
like.
pops off the
Hey,
screen.
Rob. Can
Let's
you do
look
me
at
a
this.
favor? Can I ask you a favor?
McKinney pops off the
Yeah.
Hold on,
screen.
hold on.
Can I ask a favor, Rob?
can't.
Can
I
Hold
you
can't
on.
pull
get
up?
somebody.
Can
Mike,
you pull up
Mike,
Derek
Mike.
McClendon
Hold
tape
on,
from
hold
Florida
on.
State?
Hold
You making these
on.
people flowers out. Dog. You really just throwing stuff out there with no merit. You throwing these
Your mic
questions out
messing
there.
up,
Yeah,
bro. We can't hear you.
Yeah.
Dynasty. Your
Yeah,
mic, Dynasty.
hold on, guys. Law Dog said the numbers don't lie, right? So let's put this on him. You said Nebraska is going to win next year. What numbers are you looking at to prove that? For you to say Nebraska is going to beat us, because what's the highest number the wide receiver group had? The highest yards the wide receiver group had was like 300 yards by one of the wide receivers. That's coming back next year. They don't
All right,
have any
listen.
production within the wide receiver group, and they have a rookie quarterback, but yet they're going to beat us. How?
All
Hey,
right, listen. Let
nah,
me
you
just
right.
let me
I
say.
ain't see how you seen it, but I understand now. You right.
Hold on, Law. Let me say this. If y'all got a Bluetooth headset on, it ain't gonna come across, so it's gonna be choppy. So I just want y'all to, hey, can y'all do me a favor, take it off of y'all Bluetooth mode, because anything y'all say gonna come across choppy, so people can't understand what y'all saying.
Nah,
Go
especially
ahead.
can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can hear
you
you
good.
loud and clear.
Holly, you right, bro. You right. You right, bro. Steven, you right too, and you coach too, Coach Joy.
It's not about being right. It's about your
But
opinion.
listen, all
Your
I'm asking
opinion is
you is,
value.
you a football guy. If a guy pop off the screen, I'm just asking you if you watching somebody tape, bro. If you put on McClendon tape and you put on
Yeah,
BJ
cut
Green tape,
McClendon
I
tape
think
on,
it's
Rob. That's what I was gonna ask you. Pull up his tape, Rob.
Give me a second, right quick. Give me a second.
Because all you do is
his
gotta
tape
go to
from Will.
Florida State, right? I want you to look at his Florida State tape, and then we're gonna watch a clip of BJ Green, but they the same player, bro.
From
Give
what
me a
we
minute,
talking
right
about,
quick.
but I don't want to listen. You talking about 2 years ago, McClendon. I'm talking about McClendon this year, and I'm talking about BJ Green this year.
I'm
That's two
saying,
different things.
okay, good. I listen. I like BJ Green. I think he gonna produce, bro. But I think it's other BJ Greens on other teams.
Oh,
I mean,
but
I
I
feel
can't,
like
I can't conduct. All I'm thinking about is my team. I can't worry about what he got over there,
are we
bro.
talking
I just
about?
think we just talking about what's best for us in
But I'm saying
Colorado and what we had last year.
I gave y'all a 8-4 record. So I'm
Yeah,
saying,
I'm good with that.
Yeah, we
I
good.
said 8-4.
so
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
saying,
good with
I
that
believe
too,
in the
bro.
team, but I just got to lose in certain games.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. But I mean, the games you got us losing, I just I just
Right.
the
And that's why I
Nebraska.
said
That's the
we
only
should bet
thing.
on it. If we
The
don't agree, I
the
feel like we
Nebraska,
should bet on
Coach don't do that. Coach just
Nebraska.
gonna me and you,
See,
me and you
that's
just
the
gonna sit
problem.
here and disagree.
Nebraska the licking. Y'all just don't know it.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody gonna move but me.
Yeah, that I mean that and it's right. And it's no more than right.
I just want to know what does Nebraska have that
Okay,
gives you that reason that they're gonna beat Colorado?
I'm gonna give you my top 5. Can I give you 5 reasons?
Take your
Number
time.
one, they playing at
Don't
Nebraska.
nobody cut them off.
They playing at Nebraska, right? Nebraska is a notorious hard place to play. They hold about 100,000, so they gonna be in that bit deep. That's number one. So it's a road game. Second, I feel like coaching is just the leverage is just a little bit different. And 3, I say prestige because if first of all, if you look at the game last year, Nebraska quarterback fumbled the game away, and that's how y'all decided to pull away. I think they had 5 what you call
You
mistakes.
there?
They had
Okay.
4 turnovers. They got 3 of them. They lost 3 of them. Then they recovered 1. Or it was the other way around. It was one of those 2. But I know they had 4 from them drive kills, and he threw a pick. You feel me? And y'all pulled away like in the 3rd quarter when Chick caught his first touchdown. So I'm saying they got a lot of returning starters, and I feel overall they're a better built program overall than what CU is now. And it's just the fact.
Okay, but what part of that overall program is gonna beat CU? Is it their wide receivers? Is it
The
their
team
running back?
they
Is it their
better.
line?
They got a better team. Their team is better than you guys talked about them. Do y'all have some pieces like they don't have a Travis Hunter? You feel me? But y'all don't got y'all don't got they old D line and linebacker depth. You see what I'm saying? Or even they DBs. I mean, I know everybody like Travis. You know what I'm saying? But I would say I
But
like
who proven? Who proven? But what we saying is like what they showed you to make you think they proven like that.
Yeah, what's their Achilles heel that makes you think they're gonna beat Colorado. Like, what
I
do you
don't care
think
about the beat. I
sees?
just want to know
I'm willing to
who.
bet on Matt Rule and his staff, man. I seen what he did at Baylor. He took
Oh,
Baylor.
Jesus.
That was a sorry program, and he brought Baylor back. Y'all forgot the last
So
time Baylor was
so so
good.
so hold on. But you can't do it. But you can't give Prime that same respect for what he did at Jackson.
Nah,
Right. Uh,
fuck no.
You can't make this up, man. You can't make this up.
I'm just
Bro,
asking. I'm
HBCU
asking.
ball is different,
Come
bro.
on,
Like,
bro. Come
It,
on, bro.
hey, at
man, listen, bro.
HBCU, they
Listen,
don't hype the
listen.
ball.
I
They
I
don't
I
call
tell you
plays.
this. Listen, anybody, yo, Lord, listen. Vanderbilt beat majority of the HBCU teams, bro. Maybe except FAMU. Like, come on, bro. Like, them
No,
HBCU
they have
is
to. No.
it's a,
If
bro.
Vanderbilt go to HBCU now,
So,
but I think it's about three
who
teams they'll
who would
lose
you
to.
say who would you say is the worst team in the Big 12?
Baylor got to
Right
be on
now,
that list.
probably
Baylor,
Baylor.
Baylor,
Baylor.
Baylor.
So
Baylor.
Baylor,
Cincinnati.
ba- okay,
Yeah,
okay, and who
Cincinnati.
in Cincinnati? So them get pick any HBCU right now today.
I'm taking. You know, we taking fam right now.
And you
FAMU.
think that you think FAM can beat Baylor in Cincinnati?
I think they'll give them a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll
No,
give them
that's
a
not
game.
what I asked you. Do you think they see Coach Drake? Don't do that, Drake.
Oh, okay, no.
Drake, don't do
I
that,
don't.
Drake.
No. Okay, I got you. No, I'm gonna answer the question. No,
Okay, so that's what I'm saying, bro.
what
The
does that
ball,
mean? But
it's a
what does that
different
mean if
level of
we come
ball,
out?
bro. It's not the same. It's just why you
So
got
what I'm
D1,
saying? Hold
D1
on.
double A, D2,
But
D3. The reason, but
North
I'm saying
Dakota State
North
goes
Dakota
up there and
State,
beat the big
North
boys.
Dakota State, they listen, North Dakota State been winning 12, 14 national championships, runner-ups, semifinalists, and y'all swear y'all gonna beat they motherfucking ass. I
Hey,
mean, excuse me.
listen. But what I'm
Y'all
saying
swear y'all
though,
gonna
but
run through
if
them though.
fam, but what I'm telling you is, if
who did
fam go in there and play
North Dakota
Baylor,
play?
but hold on, no. But if fam go in there and play Baylor and they lose by 3, who really look bad? Baylor look worse than fam.
Yep.
Bro, but
You see what I'm
it's,
saying?
they
If
still
we go in there,
Oh,
but what?
Right.
Cincinnati is a
That's like
bad
that's the
team
same
too.
thing. So
Yeah, we
listen,
said
so
Cincinnati and Baylor.
If Colorado beat North Dakota State by 3, you gonna be satisfied with that?
It's a win.
I
It's a
know we gonna
win.
have to look
Okay,
at.
so it's a win for them too. It's a win for them
Hold on.
too, then,
What?
right, Steven?
Listen.
It's a
That's
win
what
for
Steve
Baylor.
said.
Hold
But
on,
listen,
Steven.
what did you?
It's a win for Baylor, right, too, then, right, Steven?
But, hey,
It's a win.
Steve said that.
Oh,
Listen, that's great. But listen, what I'm telling you, I know we got some. If we don't beat, if I don't, I feel like if we don't beat them by more than about anywhere from 10 to 14 points, if we
it's
lose
an
by about
issue.
3 to North Dakota State, we got some stuff we got to look at.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
an
come on here
issue.
and say, hey, it's some stuff we got to look at. You
Correct.
get what I'm saying?
Kyrie,
It
help
will.
me out,
It'll
bro.
be a win.
You with me, bro?
It'll be a win. It'll be a win for
Um,
North Dakota State because North
I
Dakota
definitely see
State
where you're
gonna
coming
feel like
from.
they should dominate whatever they play.
Lord,
Correct.
how many North Dakota State games did you watch from last year?
I ain't watched them last year, but I'm familiar with their program.
All
Trey
right, so
Lance
you really
came
just
out of
talking out
there.
the side of your
They
neck
had a
then.
couple
Carson
running backs come
Wentz.
out
So
of
you
there.
really just talking out the side of your neck
Carson
then.
But
Wentz came out of there. They had a
but
So
tight
North
end.
so
Dakota
that's neck talk.
North Dakota State lost their head coach. They lost their quarterback. They lost a lot of.
But
But they
hired,
hired them
They
within
they,
promoted.
though.
They
they
promoted
reloaded.
in, but they lost a lot of their high end talent. Is what I'm saying, and they lost some people from their senior class. So they're not the same team as they was last year.
But I don't think, and I'm a CU fan, but I don't think like CU defense. I don't think that like they just gonna be that much improved from last year. Me being honest, because yes, we got a lot of the D line. We can all agree that improved, but we going to the Big 12. That's a run conference. So like once them guys get tired and they get to that second and third level, can y'all really say wholeheartedly like, is y'all confident in that things are
I'm
gonna be
confident.
different from last year?
I'm confident. I'm
Everybody get
confident. I'm
tired, bro.
confident
Not just one
that they
side of
should
the
be
team
able.
get tired.
All teams, but one thing I can say with Colorado, Colorado was one of the well conditioned teams because basically they had what
Right.
3 D tackles last year. 3. If you look, and Shane Coates wasn't a D tackle, he never should have been there.
Taylor on the
But
score
No, he wasn't. He
touchdowns.
should
They
have been
weren't
on the
well conditioned.
edge.
what you mean they weren't well conditioned? The
Weren't
only
quick. They was the worst defense in the nation. Of course, I mean, they ain't had time to get tired. They weren't stopping nobody.
Hey, Lord, let me
come on
guys
man,
your question.
come on now, they well
Are they
stopped.
guys your question? FanDuel right now got them 5.5 up or down. Which way you going?
I'm going up.
So they can win 6 games or more.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's their minimum.
That's the minimum. Okay.
But you win if they win 6 games though. You win. You
I'll
win.
take that bet. I probably bet on that. I just don't bet on stuff like that. I like to bet the person. So I could take their money. You know what I'm saying? Vegas, they just take it and don't tell you. They don't say nothing about it. They just take it. So when
I
I
like
take
I mean,
Steven,
I like Vegas because you get your money.
I
hey,
like you,
listen, but
Steven. I
hey,
be
hold
looking
on,
at your
hold on.
background, Steven. You got it going on over there. I can't wait.
Listen,
Call me, Steven.
hey,
You
listen,
you
listen, listen, listen. Hey, T Nicole,
What's
somebody
up?
got a vacuum on.
what's up? Oh yeah, that's me.
Oh,
T Nicole, tell us how you feel right now, because I know these boys over talking a little bit, and we just want to know how you feel. Coach, just want to know how you feel.
About the Nebraska game,
Yes,
I
Yeah,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I
All
just
of it.
think Law is
Whatever.
being
All of
very
it.
ridiculous. Nebraska is no better than what Colorado was last year. So I don't know why he has all this faith in Nebraska, but don't have no faith in Colorado. I don't see Nebraska beating them at all. To be honest, I don't see nobody beating them next year, but
I
that's
agree
another
with
story.
you.
I
I
T
just might
Nicole.
be.
That I
They
don't
are
And
wrong.
that's
T
when we
Nicole.
get pushback.
I'm wrong, Tina
T
Cole. You
But
Nicole.
right.
I'm not here to debate that. So that's
You right.
that's just I'm just gonna say 12-0
I
regardless. So it's not
T
a thing
Nicole.
to debate.
T Nicole. You know I asked you to come up here. Come on now.
I don't want to talk about it.
All right. I'm let it be there. I'm gonna let it be.
They
Cause you
lost
know why I
last
called you up
night.
here, but all right.
Oh,
I'm leaving it alone.
you talking about them UConn men's?
Yeah.
UConn men's that you think
They
gonna win
lost.
the Natty?
They are gonna win the Natty. They're gonna go back to back.
Oh boy.
I like they coach. What's his name? Little what's his name?
David
Hurley.
Hurley.
And the little
They
white dude.
did.
Right?
My God.
They lost last
My
night for
God.
the first time in like 15 games. So yeah.
Londo, you be having them empty questions, bro. You just really be throwing them out there
Man,
hoping
Buzz
they'll stick.
Dynasty. Don't
You
start
don't
this,
be
bro.
you don't be talking about nothing,
I
Law.
thought we Buzz Dynasty. You really my man's food. Don't make. Come on, bro.
You my man. You my man. You my man 50
Stop that,
grand,
bro.
but
You did this last night, though, bro. Come
I
on, bro.
see what you do. You be throwing
It
them
be a
empty
lot of
questions
it do
out
be a
there.
lot of neck talk though, Law.
Yeah, you be trying to
I
catch
fool
people,
with you
but
too.
the
I fool
question
with you
be
too,
empty
Law.
though, bro.
I fool with you too, Law. But it be a lot of neck talk,
I be
man.
seeing what y'all be seeing, though. I see that too. I be seeing the flip floppiness. I see it.
Flip floppiness.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
be.
they be wearing them flip flops.
Yeah, they be
Okay.
flip flopping. I be seeing that too.
I don't flip flop. I'm still on the same channel I
I ain't talking
started off
about you
on.
though. See, that's why I say you not even in my way, LT. I already told you I'm not talking to you though. Cause I know what you want.
Hey man, I ain't never flip flop. I'm still on the same channel,
I
brother.
know you.
Law. We all see it, dog.
Yeah, bro. It's all good though. It
Not
is
six
what it
to
is.
channel.
Steven, you see my number back there?
No, I don't see your. Well, I'm gonna have to hit this. When I hit this chat thing, it knocks me off. So I'll have to do it at the end. I'm not proficient on it.
Oh man. Rob, you anybody got your number? You in the Discord?
But don't worry. If you put it out there, I'll go. I'll find it. I'll find it. It's not a
Uh,
problem. You put it there. I'll hit you.
and then I got Central Florida too. Y'all want to talk about that?
They said
Yeah,
you
let's
don't
talk
believe in
about
the
that.
black coaches.
Huh?
They said you don't believe in the black
Y'all
coaches.
don't believe in the black coaches. Coach Dre, stay out of it. Y'all name me some more black coaches.
Who is
Name
y'all?
me some more black coaches y'all believe in.
I don't
The
know.
Notre Dame coach,
What's his
Oh,
name?
Franklin,
Freeman.
Freeman, and then you got. I like the guy
Well,
Maryland.
he law didn't think I knew that man's name. You better quit
Didn't
that, man.
UCLA just get a black coach?
Yeah, the running back, former running back.
Y'all ain't supporting him. I ain't see none of y'all
Why would
say
I support that
I
congratulations.
man?
support Syracuse, Fran
Deshaun
Brown.
Foster.
I support
I,
Hey,
Nick Williams.
hey,
I
Law,
support
you might.
us
Hey,
too.
Law, when he got hired, I had a show. I had him
Yeah,
up here,
Rob
dog.
definitely did.
I see Rob. See once again, Rob. I wouldn't be talking to you, Rob.
What about Eddie
And
George?
Loxley, we support Loxley up in
Why
Maryland.
y'all okay? So can we be honest, bro? Y'all feel like I don't support Prime? Be honest.
Nah, you got a Colorado jersey. You just acting unusual. That's all.
I'm saying.
You
I
you
think
get in
we
your mood.
support him,
So
law, but I think it's just I don't know, man. It's like the you yeah, I understand you try to look at it more in reality sake, but it's the negativity in it. It clouds your
Man,
judgment on certain stuff, man.
hey,
That's
you
all
know
it is, bro.
crazy, bro.
Like
I just me, bro. Y'all, me and Coach Hayes, we twins, bro. We go through the same shit, bro. We
I
Miami
mean,
fans.
y'all all in the same.
Y'all
You,
always swear a
yeah,
nigga
a couple
hating.
of y'all are all in the
And y'all
same
can't
boat.
never tell us why we hating. I've yet to see y'all tell Coach Hayes why he hating or me.
Nah,
Man, I
he
put.
calling you
Hey,
out
man.
right now.
To be
Man,
honest,
listen, we
a lot
literally
of
just talked
y'all,
about this at
a
the
lot
beginning
of
of the
them other
show.
channels is all in the same boat. Like I said, bro, I'm not new to none of this YouTube stuff. If Prime ever leave Colorado, 4 or 5 of them channels is gonna be gone.
No,
Them
they
channels
this
that were doing the
but
Them
same talking
no,
like them
no,
other
no, no,
channels is
no, no,
doing,
no.
hey, hold on.
Them
When
hold
you
on, hold
channels,
say
on, let me
them
leave,
finish.
channels going
Hold
when
right
on,
you
with
say
Prime.
hold
Wherever
up,
he
when you
go,
say
they
leave,
going.
you say
He
a
leave.
got
lot of them
smoke for the
channels,
channels.
hold
They
on, a lot of
travel.
them channels that's doing that talking now, it was at least about 6 or 8 of them doing the same thing in the HBCU
But
area.
okay, but let me
As
ask you
soon as
this.
he left, they disappeared and quit
Hold
making
on, I'm saying
content because they
LT, when
couldn't
you
make no
say
more
leave,
content because
hold on.
it wasn't
LT, when you
the
say
same
leave,
thing gonna happen, bro.
I feel you, but when you say leave, you mean what?
What?
When you say leave or Prime leave, you mean like retire, be done, what?
No, I mean if you go to another schoolhouse.
Then we going to the next school, big LT. What are you talking
It don't work
Facts,
like that,
so
But they,
bro.
but they
facts.
You
talk. Hey,
crazy as
That's
hell if you
all. Where
think
he
you
go,
have
It
we
to go to the
don't
go.
next
work like
school.
that like you think it do, bro.
Hey,
It
where
don't
he
It's
work
go,
like
we
that.
content.
go.
Exactly. Big LT, just because you was on Prime first, bro, we going wherever he go, bro. He like LeBron, bro. Wherever.
I understand that. The true fans is. The true fans is.
But you
The
still
true
got super.
fans are gonna go where Prime go, but a lot of them not, bro. If it was that case, them channels that was down there making that shit, they'd still be making it now.
Well, the ones at HBCU, a lot of them are still. They're doing Colorado too. They're doing both HBCU and Colorado. They're
Only
hitting.
a select few though. It was
Yes, a
way
select
more than
few.
that
That
in
don't matter, big
2021
LT.
and
So what
22.
though? I mean, what
Yeah,
is
That's
that?
on
that
them.
that don't mean nothing.
Yeah, yeah. But everybody has a right because the power of life and death is in the tongue. And what
This
I've
nigga
noticed,
being selfish with Prime.
yeah,
He think
and
Prime. He,
what I've noticed with people is this here. They have to say their piece, and when it comes to certain coaches, they're gonna critique them harder than other coaches, and that's fine for them to do that. But it's not gonna be on my back of doing it because when it comes to me, I'm gonna do it across the board when it comes to Coach Prime. Coach Prime is doing an outstanding job. He had a team that you couldn't even put on the field. It wasn't his team. That team was 1-11 previously. He came out and he's putting together a very good product. So if you look at it, the product that he's putting out on that field is fantastic. The expectation for me right now is this here. He has to win. Point blank. He has to win 6 to 7 games, period. I don't care what the situation is, he has to win. So I'll just leave it at
Hey,
that.
Steve, hey, Steven, if I could say this, the bottom line is, I gave him I gave him his first year, let him work. But year 2 and year 3, we're gonna have to come back and visit this again if he doing the same stuff he doing this year.
And you
So I
should.
agree, Law.
And
I
you
don't think
should.
Law
And you
Dog is
should.
hating. I just think that because this is different between like hating, like criticism, like you coming from a like sincere standpoint,
Hmm.
and criticism like you just trolling, like especially if Colorado is not your team. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he's coming from that standpoint, but he just want to be realistic. So I
Yeah, I don't think
understand.
Law
And
Dog
that's
no
good.
hater
No,
at all.
he's legit with what he's saying, and he should be legit with what he's saying. I have no problem with Law Dog saying. All I'm saying is this one here. For me, Colorado is on the clock, and they have to win this year. And it
Yeah,
ain't no if and buts about it. He has the talent. I'm not even going on anything. Coach has the talent. He's brought in the culture that he wants to have. He has the pieces that he needs to have right now. He has to win. Period. That's just my expectation, and he should be held accountable for that. And he will be held accountable because you got people like Law Dog and everybody else that are gonna go there. You got Rob gonna hold him accountable. You got Coach
Jason
gonna say,
Whitlock.
"Hey." Well, I don't count that because I don't even say his name because it doesn't deserve air. Just like I don't say other people's name because this is my only point. If you're going to
Right.
criticize that man to the level that you criticize that man, why aren't you criticizing the other coaches the same way? He won't do it. Criticize somebody a different color the same way you criticize that man, and we legit then, and I'm cool with you. But he don't do that, and since he don't do that, I won't even say his name because it don't deserve it to me, and because
Amen.
that don't get spoke out of my mouth because I have power when it comes to my words, and his name will not come out because he don't deserve it.
That's right.
Law, why
I
you think
heard
we gonna
that.
lose to
No,
UCF?
he told y'all the truth right then. But at the end of the day, like I said, we talked about that at the beginning of the show. Is we know what Law brings to the table. Law just want to talk about football, wins and losses, and stuff like that. Guys like me, Mr. Steve, and stuff like that, we talk about that as well. But we know that people are looking for more than that when you talk about Prime. and so that's why sometimes it takes a second seat to the football for us because, like I say, you see what he's doing for the young men, and then you go on social media and you see how many other young men and other programs might not be getting that guidance, and you want that guidance for all young men because I think he said it earlier. Everybody's not gonna make it to the NFL, and I think a lot of these kids are getting themselves set up to make it outside of football if football doesn't work. But like they say in football terms, when we look at our team and we look at Coach Prime, every head coach, this has always been my motto. Every head coach signed up to take the blame and share the fame. So when he does win, who's gonna get most of the credit? The offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, the players. But when they lose, he's gonna take the blunt of the criticism and that's what you sign up for when you're a football coach. There's no ifs,
Hold
ands,
on.
and buts
I
about
ain't
that.
seen nobody. Hold up, now, Coach Dre. That's. I learned a new word. That's disingenuous. What you just said, Coach Dre.
What?
Because I ain't see nobody saying Prime wasn't getting no credit for when they was 3-0, 4-0.
No. What I'm saying is but you share it. I'm not saying that he doesn't get any credit. You get the credit. I'm not saying that he doesn't get it. But when
Yeah.
you're a football coach, you share it. You get what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, but most of the criticism when the criticism came out,
It was
it
Coach
wasn't
Prime.
a lot of criticism just pointed at Sean and Charles.
Yes, it
Some people,
was. I ain't never hear y'all blame Prime. That was the problem. You don't remember?
And we ain't
Y'all
talking
ain't
about
never
us,
say nothing
Raw Dog.
about
He talking
Prime.
about
It was always
mainstream
Sean
media.
Lewis and Bill
well, I told
O'Doyle
you why.
and Charles
But we
Kelly.
talk, but
Ain't
everything we
nobody
told.
blame Prime.
Hold on.
Name
But
somebody that blame
everything.
Prime. Rob
And
wouldn't
listen,
even say it.
listen to what I'm telling you. But everything me and Rob told you about what was going on and why it was happening, ain't it come out that that's what was going on?
Nope.
Huh?
Nope. Nope.
Come on, Law.
This
Not
Fox News
everything.
now.
Some of it. Some of it.
Huh?
Some of it.
Most of it. Most
Most
of
of
it.
it. Most of it.
Okay,
That's
there
crazy.
you go. Most of
Law,
it.
you ain't being
Yes.
Now you're
relevant.
being now you're being disingenuous
Doing.
because most is majority. So if you're saying most, the majority thing they said was true. So come
I'm
on
just
now.
saying though, y'all ain't they, but ain't none of y'all blame no Prime though. That wasn't in the
What you
equation, was
mean?
it, Andre?
Oh.
What you said?
What
What
you
you
mean?
had
What was
blame
in the
Prime?
equation?
What Prime
What
being
we
at
What we
fault?
what we said was he's held accountable for the W's and the
what I'm
L's.
telling you for and I've been saying that I say listen, it's only two people on this roster that's taking L's and W's, and they both last name is Sanders. Shador and Prime. I
And you
said that
said
from the
that from
jump.
day one. You
That's
said
a
that from
I
great
day
said that
one.
from
statement.
the
That's a
jump.
great statement for them, coach. But I mean, that I think that's
That's
above
what.
board. That's for most teams, coaches and quarterbacks.
No, but what I'm
Who
but
they
what I'm
talk
saying
about?
is so
Brady,
at the end.
Brady. Who they talk about? Brady, Belichick, Andy Reid, Mahomes. Like, come on, like
But
that
what-
ain't.
but that's what I but what I'm saying it's above board. But that's what I'm saying. That's the standard. But at the end of the day, with the Sanders, it's a little different because it's a father and a son. This is just a coach and everybody
Nah,
else is just
Prime.
a.
They
Nah,
don't say that
nah,
for
nah.
Oregon.
Different
They
because
just say
Prime.
Lanning.
The only reason it's different because Prime doing it his way, and when he lose, he gonna get criticized for it.
But again, and that's why I tell you I don't criticize. Like when me and you go back and forth about the overtime thing, all I ever tell you is that's the way he want to do it.
See,
I
but
ain't gonna knock him. He's
everybody
doing
said the
that way.
49ers was crazy though.
But that's them. That's them. But then
Do
when
you
you
think
ask
that
me
was
that,
a did you think that was a good decision for the 49ers?
It was his
I, I've
decision.
all it was his decision. But
I mean, I'm
I've
asking you
always
as a
told you
coach.
no. I would have put my defense out there. That's the same
Okay,
thing
so
I told you about Brown.
it's okay to say that was the wrong call, right, coach? Wouldn't you agree?
Oh yeah, I said it was the wrong call. I always told you I would have sent my defense out there. I
Right.
just
So
told you
what's
that
wrong
that's
with saying
what Prime
that?
do. What's wrong with who?
What's wrong with saying that? Because that'd be the conflict when you say that. Because that'd be considered hate.
Hey,
Yeah. Like when you
when I when,
when you say I blame Coach Prime, y'all was up 29-0 and y'all
I
lost the
didn't never
game.
say you blame Coach Prime. I'm talking about other folks. I ain't never talk when I'm talking in general. I'm talking about folks that outside of this roster, man, or what's on this panel. I'm not never talking about y'all. Nobody on here in general. I'm just saying, the same way I tell you, if you want that negative, you can go somewhere else because you know that ain't what we gonna bring. We gonna tell you, hey, that was wrong, and then we gonna move on. That's what me and Mr. Steven always told you. You get what I'm
Um,
saying? We gonna talk
Even
about it,
I
and
don't
then we
know,
gonna move
Coach Dre.
on.
I don't remember. I hear you, but nah.
No, bro, we was on, bro. You was on here. You was on here when we talked
Nah,
about it.
y'all was
No, no.
you and Rod was super fan of last year, Coach. Come on
He
now.
wants y'all to bash Coach Prime.
Law
But
Dog
listen,
act
so
like he
what?
wasn't super fanned out last
What?
year
And
too.
listen, hold
That's
on,
what he
hold on.
wants.
I had my moments.
Hold on, T Nicole. What is a super fan?
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't
That
know. I ain't say that.
a fan that's unrealistic about what it is and what they see,
But
or they
Law
have
Dog, you
no
more of a
they
super fan. You're
or they
more of a
have
super
no
fan for
knowledge of,
CU. But Law,
or they
you're more
have
of a
no
super
knowledge
fan
of.
for CU than you are a super fan for the
Yeah, but I'm
Canes.
saying it. But my thing is, if you have a take and you say it, you should have something to back it up. Or else it's just a blank statement.
Well, what we said that we didn't back up.
I mean, bro, there's a lot of times you forgot, coach. I mean,
No, we ain't forgot. We told you. We stand on what we was talking about. Ain't nothing that we didn't back up. We just didn't come on here and just grind it out and he should have. No, bro, he was wrong. That hey, let's just move on. I ain't
Correct.
finna, I told you the same. I coach the same way. When I'm out here in the public, this is my thing. Long as you respectful when we talking, me and my players talking. But if I show out, well, you show out. So if you get in here and try to show out, then we gonna show out right here. But if not, when I get you back to when we get back to the school or whatever and field session, then we'll talk about it. That's all I said.
but shit.
They gonna turn you away at the gates, man. You ain't gonna be allowed to none of them games.
And, listen. I'm
They're
going.
gonna let him in. They're gonna let him in.
Yeah, they got to. But listen, I'll probably go. I'm going to Kansas State, man. And I'm probably gonna sit on the Kansas State side and cheer for Kansas State. How about that? If
Man,
they
you
ain't,
lying, man. Quit doing
What?
that.
He's
Quit
so
them lies,
Hey,
ridiculous.
man.
He's so ridiculous.
he gonna stick it with that.
He
He gonna
lying, man.
poke
He
it.
gonna
He
be
gonna
in there
poke
with
it.
all that Colorado buff gear on.
Man, he
Mm-hmm.
gonna have Kansas
I'm
State
gonna
gear on.
go to the Chiefs game the next
Nah.
day. Hopefully the Chiefs got a home game. That's the plan for me.
That'll be nice. That'll
And
be
you gonna
nice.
have Chiefs and Colorado gear in the luggage.
I'm being that purple and silver. I think. Yeah. I mean,
That
listen.
boy lying.
I don't know, man. So LT, what you got them going 10-2?
9-3 to 10-2.
Who your three losses?
Kansas State,
How
which
you gonna say the same team? I said they gonna lose.
bro, did you ask me or did you want to finish for me?
No, I'm saying you was chastising me about it. But you
No,
agree.
no. The only reason why I say Kansas State because ain't they coming in after the bye?
Yeah, it's after the bye.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why a lot of us got Kansas State because
Yeah,
we got them.
Kansas
We got them
State.
going 5-0, and then you take a break, and then you come back. I just think to be playing
Five and
Kansas
no.
State. Yeah, I got them 5-0 after the first five. I got us winning the first five, no doubt about that.
I'll
Yeah,
take.
me
Hey,
too.
I like points. If y'all to my betters, man. If y'all give me some points on North Dakota State, I'm interested in that too.
I'll give you one
And,
point.
You got like 100 bets going on.
Y'all, but see, and which I gotta understand is I'm dead serious. I'm not really talking. I'm not just
You got a
talking like.
spreadsheet with everybody named
I
on it.
hope he
I
do.
know. Listen, no, listen. I don't got a spreadsheet right now, but my plan is when it come that time for game day or around that time, I'm gonna lock in. I'm not turning down nothing. I'm going up to like 1,000 on both games. Central,
And the
Nebraska,
only reason
and
why I
You
say
already
Kansas
over
State beat
$1,000. I
CU,
done saw you with other people. You over
yeah,
$1,000 on that
okay.
Nebraska game.
What I'm looking at, bro. Whatever it is, that's good. Okay.
and the only reason why I got Kansas State beating CU is because of the bye and maybe because of the trenches. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I took
I'm
all
not
the.
too high
Hey,
on their
Steven, I took
quarterback.
all the money last year, Steven.
And you should have. You did great job. Great job. I did pretty well too. Great job. Great job. I did pretty well. My kids
I
got some
might
nice
try to head to
gifts.
that Kansas State game,
Yeah,
man. My little cousin played wide receiver for Kansas State.
we
And I'm
gon-
gonna hit them again this year. FanDuel and I'm gonna hit DraftKings. I'm gonna do both of them.
yeah, we
I'm gonna
gotta
hit
get you
both
some.
of them.
I remember you ain't got no Michael. See, this what I'm gonna do for you. When I win, I'm gonna get you some of them Michael Jordan tennis shoes you ain't never had.
Who is that?
The Michael Jordan, because you got them for your kids, right? But you ain't getting none, right?
No, I don't buy. But that
I'm
has no
no
value.
on Law Dog. I'm gonna get you some though. A
Hey,
gift.
hey, hey! No, that has no value. I got, I got, I
No,
got,
this
I
ain't never
got
had
stock.
nothing about your
I got
kids.
stock.
So I'm gonna get
I
you
buy
some.
stock.
I'm gonna get you
I,
some on the Law Dog.
no, 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 no. Don't need it. Don't need nobody
No,
messing with my
no.
kids.
I gotta pay tithes, man. I think you're a good dude. I think you deserve something. Your kids deserve it. You should deserve it too, Steve.
Hey, my kids got more than enough. But I thank you. Now I might use that $100. I might use that $100, and I'll probably use your $100 to get them some. I'll do that. I can
I'm
do that.
with
I can
your
do that.
money. Oh, hey, however it comes, just know you got a pair coming. Believe it.
What Jordans you buying for $100?
Probably some.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't buy
Get them
none
some
anyway.
ones. I get them
I
some
got them for free.
ones.
Shoestring.
so what kind of shoes for $100? Because I know ain't them Jordans
Them
going for
big,
whoop.
them
Those
big T
Jordans.
I
shoes.
ain't gonna put him in nothing too fly. He ain't
You
never
gotta put
had
up
none.
Jordans.
I'm gonna just get him a pair of Jordans. Damn.
You got to realize I got two pair. Well, I got three pair of Jordans, and the three pair of Jordans, one was given to me. The other one I got for 60% off on military installation, and the other one I got 50% off. So I'm not buying nothing for the full price on that mess.
Me neither. And I got a bunch of shoes. I don't buy. Come on, man.
Yeah.
We know. Hey, though, but hey, man, hey, we appreciate everybody pulling up this evening, man. As y'all know, we got the link down in below for if y'all want that stand on business. Law Dog, you need to get you one. We appreciate everybody coming up. Big LT, T Nicole, Mr. Steven, East, Kyrie, man. We appreciate y'all. Hey, this Rod the Man Media. I'm Coach Dre, man, and we gonna get up out of here. We appreciate y'all. We'll
I
probably
got
be
you,
back
Law Dog.
Friday.
All right.
Hey, yeah.
I got your number.
All right, we appreciate
Thank
y'all.
y'all.
We appreciate everybody, man.
Bye.
Now let me tell y'all something about
Bye.
dreams. Listen up, because this is something I found out a long time ago that goes against
Rob, you still there?
everything you see in a movie, on TV, or what your great grandma may have told you when you were a kid. See, dreams don't happen overnight. That ain't how it works. See, they come to you in the daylight. You got to be awake. Cause baby, you got to run dreams down. See, that chase is what we learn the most about ourselves. To take that extra step, that extra mile, that extra rep. Now look here. You don't never know how long it's gonna take, or exactly what it'll look like when you get there. The only thing you know is you can never stop. So, question time. What's your dreams? What's your dream? Are you willing to do what it takes to make that dream a reality? No. See, not while you're sleeping, but every darn day you wake up. Because if it does, good morning.